There we go. Hello and welcome back, everybody. It's Kyurem time. So another encounter hunting is gonna probably go over odds. Another hunt's probably gonna go over odds. Hello, Neo. Welcome. Because we are 6 encounters away from hitting odds on Kyurem, and we hit odds on Latios yesterday. Tomorrow's gonna be Kyogre, so that's gonna be fun. But how's everybody doing? New video also up on the secondary channel, which is fun. But how's everybody doing today? How's everybody doing? Alright. There we go. But yeah, no, it's Kyurem's gonna be easy. Nice and easy. We should be quick with these DAs today. Well, quick, at least with the fights overall. Remember that Kyurem was the first Dynamax event to join your friend's shield. Oh, nice, AS45. But yeah, no, I did refine the Kyurem pathing. Hello, Victoria Kitely. Welcome back. How are you doing? Welcome in, Neo. It's gonna be fun. Indeed, shiny time. It is time for some shinies. I meant to say... Oh! Okay, makes sense, makes sense. But yeah, it's gonna be fun. I've got some plans for things. Working on projects for the second channel, which is gonna be good. The second channel projects are doing decently well. Tomorrow I will be out. Mom's birthday tomorrow. Understandable, Neo. Family always does come first, because family is indeed highly important. Family is incredibly important. That one stream I joined you for. To be fair, Ace, there's been a lot of streams that we've done. We've done a lot of streams. Welcome in, Link. How you doing? I mean, we've got over, I think, what, like 2,600, maybe 2,700 videos on the channel at this point. I think like over half of those, probably like maybe 2/3 of them are actually streams. That's a lot. That's a lot of stuff. Made some early cupcake for the birthday, double chocolate fudge. Nice. Very based. Very based. Hope everyone's doing well today. It's gonna be fun. Other than that, yeah, no, so everything else is doing pretty well. But yeah. Hand scratch. Nice. Very nice. So, guys, just gonna be the 3 of us. Let's get going. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. But okay, none of these are good. I'm gonna guess the least bad is. At least bad's not scored. I'll take it. Go for the charger bug so the NPC doesn't take it. Came back from training and I had to go to. That's good. Trying to get a non-shiny Galar Coleslaw. I have a feeling we'll be paying as many shinies as first guys. We'll get this pain back. Take the War Turtle. Trying to get a non-shiny Galar Coleslaw, but I have a feeling that I will come across many shinies before I get there. Isn't Galar Coleslaw a version exclusive? Isn't it a version exclusive? Alright, we are going to go... What rock type is that? Please tell me that's... Okay, that's a Dreadnought. Alright, we are going to stick entirely to the right side. We're going to go Dragonair, Behem, and then we're going to go for the Dreadnought. Oh, Victoria has a shield. We get an egg of 1. Okay, okay. Yeah, I can't remember which games have which version exclusives, because there's so many of them at this point. Granted, I mean, version exclusive is just a stupid concept. Yeah, it's really, really... I mean, I know why. I know why they... I know why they do version exclusives. I understand the reasoning. I still think the reasoning is stupid, but it does make sense. Oddly enough, I know all the version exclusives of Shield, but not Sword. I mean, well, I mean, I think that kind of makes a bit more sense because you probably played Sword, so you didn't need to memorize them. But you needed the shield ones, you did kind of have to remember them. I guess that kind of makes sense a bit. Steady Shock. Nothing shocks. Scorching Sands. Ice Dubinho. Yeah, good damage. Decent damage. Yo! Love that freeze. I do love that freeze. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. You know the ones from Shield because you had to go get them. Ah, frick off. They actually got the thaw out. Lame. Lame. Absolutely lame. Absolutely the opposite of based. Anti-based. Very, very anti-based right there. Critical hit on the war portal. The good thing is, I mean, I'm immune to the attack debuff, but I mean, I'm also not really attacking anyway. Because, like, I'm using special attacks anyway, so that doesn't really help. But it's fine. Ice Dubinho. Ice Dubinho. Oh my gosh, that does freaking nothing. I mean, I know Charge Bug is not an attacker. But still, the fact it just does frick off nothing kind of hurts me on a physical level. Hello there, Ruby Rider. Welcome back. It has been some time. How have you been? How have you been? Hope you've been well. And if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. Nobody swaps out for this. The Dragonair is not good. It does make sense a lot of surprises. I mean, Surfetch kind of makes sense that it's a sword exclusive. Because, like, the leak, the lance is big. Also, Farfetch'd has the giant leak, which it uses as a weapon. I mean, Surfetch makes sense. That's why. Surfetch kind of makes sense. We're going to go for the Behem. We are not going for that. We are not going for that not Eldegoss, Whimsicott, because that's terrible. Like, Whimsicott is probably one of the worst offensive fairy types you can use in Dynamax Adventures. It has, like, a non-existent physical attack stat, and it relies on play rough. I mean, granted, all of them have to rely on play rough, but at least, like... At least Hatterene has a very high physical attack, so she can actually make use of that, which at least is good. Yeah. But that's what... Yes, but remember, base Farfetch'd has the leap, whereas it doesn't get the shield until it evolves, which is kind of where it makes sense. I mean, I can see where you're coming through, but starting out, it only has the leap. Flamethrower. Hans, get the Flamethrower. 8 versus Lemons. Yes, Surfetch gets the shield, but remember, base Farfetch'd. Galar Farfetch'd doesn't. Oh, no, that's not good. Oh, that's not good. That's very not good. It's really very not good. Well, we got flatlined. First takedown of the thing. Dig. Underground. Nyop. Nyop. A little bit of hiding underground. And I can't even Dynamax because I'm presently I can't even Dynamax because I am presently 15 feet over there. Game ended. Physical attack boost would be ideal right now. It would be very, very ideal. At least it's burnt, it would take some chip damage. The HP restoration does absolutely nothing. Does absolutely, I mean, it's a little bit of healing, it goes a little bit of a distance. But this thing is at +1, and if it sets like a max move or anything, it's basically game ending everything in sight. One thing is I have a habit of guessing ones that has Dialga, but Latios, which isn't my preferred. Eon Sword has Dialga, Latios, Scarlet has Dialga. Oh, I see now. I had to go out of my way to get the Latios. Yeah. I mean, if you do Union Circles, you can get Latios and Palkia. That's the thing I actually really, really like about what they did with Scarlet Violet, as well as Sword and Shield. You don't need the other version to get the version exclusives for the legendaries and things. I very, very, very much like that. Which is also part of the reason I'm expecting that they're going to be doing a Iron Boulder, Iron Crown, Gouging Fire, and Raging Bolt events in the future at some point soon. Because they did that already with Walking Wake and Iron Leaves. Which, it's still weird that Walking Wake and Iron Leaves are not available standardly within the game. Yeah, it is funny. You gotta remember, Pokemon games, if they go a red and blue coloration, the Pokemon Go coordinated with that. You know, it's why Dialga's basically always in the same game as Latios and Kyogre. It's a weird little thing. Because Pokemon has an obsession, unhealthy obsession, with always circulating back to red and blue. They have an unhealthy obsession with it. Which again is a very large part of the reason I say fan service is not a bad thing. Like, fan service is, on principle, not bad. However, it can be corrosive if taken to an extreme. Hello there, Icy. Welcome. I'm taking this because this thing is useless. I'm taking this one. But hello there, Icy. Welcome, welcome. And if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the story. After all, you guys, the wonderful, wonderful people that make all of these things possible, can't speak. We'll go for the rock type. That is going to be a Dreadnought, and I want the War Turtle to swap out for the Dreadnought. If the Charjabug can Dynamax the Charjabug. If it can. So that we can hold the Dynamax so we can get the Dreadnought of Dynamax against the Kyurem. I almost said Kyogre. No, Kyogre is tomorrow. And tomorrow we hunt the hardest Dynamax adventure boss. Tomorrow we hunt our white whale. Well, purple whale, I guess, technically. Because Kyogre is absolutely horrifying. I mean, just go Spark. Just let Spark. Hello there, Jack. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope everyone's doing well today. Hope everybody's doing well today. I got done making returns. Okay, that should be fine then. We should be. Oh boy. All right, who gets flinched? Who is the unlucky SOB that's gonna get flinched? Okay, we did not get flinched. All right. Okay. Pair up, please. Please. No pair up. Dang it. Alright, Barrascuda, stop using Endure. Barra just use freaking Aqua Jet. Some damage is better than none. This is why I hate the AI bots. They're just actual trash. And now I am also game ended. I don't think we're beating Kyurem. I don't think we're gonna be able to beat the Kyurem. Something gives me a sneaking suspicion we won't even survive. This fish is indeed acting as a little bit fishy. A little bit fishy, what you could say. Hello, Slammin', how do you do? I can't even do anything. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna see Kyurem. I don't think we're going to be seeing Kyurem anytime soon. Okay. Okay, I mean, that gets rid of the debuff. And watch it stat purge immediately or go for another freaking Skitter Smack. Finally, you attack. Hello there, Harith, welcome. And thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. Or we just get flatlined immediately anyway, because of Rock Slide. I mean, it wouldn't have helped had the thing done, like, 2 attacking. Absolute freaking bot fish. Literal bot. No Dragonair. No BHM. Thank you very much, whoever else just subscribed. Many, many thanks. There's the old pepper. There's the old game end. I mean, yeah, the audience enjoys it. The audience enjoys it. But now, see, at the very least, now we can get actually a possibly full team of legitimate actual humans, not 2 people, me and the absolute NPC I bought. Hello there, B-Train. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. I almost read that as brain because my brain is a little stupid. And lobby is up if anybody wants to join in. Link code is 19283746. I'm gonna go get my jacket because I'm a little bit cold right now. I don't know why I'm a little bit chilly. Then again, it was freaking boiling in the house yesterday, so maybe it's just overcorrection. 712 Premier Balls. That's comfortable. Ew, Premier Balls. I don't like using Premier Balls. Because it's multiple button presses to get them, and I'm also not really a big fan of the design. Like, for me, it's regular Pokeball, Luxury Ball, Beast Ball, or thematically appropriate Pokeball. Like it's for me it's those. Like it's if it's not going in a Pokeball, it's like a 99% chance it's going in a Premier Ball. Not a Premier Ball, it's going in a Luxury Ball. I also freaking forgot to click invite others. I'm an idiot. Oh my gosh. I'm hopeless. I'm actually truly hopeless. How the frick do I supposed to manage 2 YouTube channels doing stupid stuff like this? There we go. There we go. There we go. 99 normal Pokeball. Thank you, B-Train. Thank you. Many thanks. I mean, I love the Beast Ball, but they're not cheap. See, that's the reason why, for our plan, we're doing the Shiny Dialga in a Beast Ball hunt last. And I am using all of the other Dynamax adventures to fund my addiction to the Beast Ball in order to get it. So, Dialga in Beast Ball is probably going to be, like, our last hunt we do. Yeah, the Beast Ball's great, Star. It's amazing. Like, there are only 2 games to hunt the Beast Ball Dialga in. Oh, thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. Many, many thanks. One of them is this game. The other is back in Ultra and Ultra Moon. We did not, Jack. Remember, what we do is we rotate our shiny hunts. So Monday and Thursday is Latios hunting. Tuesday and Friday is Kyurem. And Wednesday and Saturday were Tornadus, but we got Tornadus, and now it is being replaced with Kyogre. Yeah, that's the way that it goes. And then Sunday is Ogre Rousting. So I had kind of a thought. Well, for me, it's like if you look at Dialga and you look at the Beast Ball, like they kind of match. They kind of match. Nah, y'all good, Neo. I prefer Luxury Ball on things just for homogeneity, to have like all of my shiny Pokemon basically in like the Luxury Ball. Again, unless like it's those specific special ones. That really kind of bothers me a little bit. It's just a weird little OCD mental dick. Yeah, I actually already have a shiny Kyogre, but I hunted that thing years before I ever started streaming. So I did not have a live reaction of it. So we're doing sort of a redemption hunt for it. Sort of a redemption hunt. But I had an idea for the Dialga hunt. Hunt that back in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. Like, alongside the Dynamax adventures. Like, what I'm thinking about that. Now, again, the problem is that it just overloads things. I'm gonna say something bad. Send me that in DMs, Neo. Send in DMs. Okay, Bahiem. Golduck, the Screech could be useful. I don't like any of the shiny weather even real quick. So honestly, fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, go for the Golduck. I personally don't care much for Shiny Rayquaza. Go for the Golduck. You know, I don't care much for Shiny Rayquaza. I can respect that it was pure RNG. That is the reason it exists. I like Shiny Kyogre because I love the color purple. Shiny Groudon, hit or miss. Like, there's some days I like it, some days I don't. You know, kind of seesaws back and forth. Alright, what we're gonna do is we're gonna... Why the freak did I think... Oh, there's two. Okay, there's two. Okay, we're gonna stick to the entire right side. Not right side, left side pathing. Left side pathing the entire way. Yeah, no, it's... I kind of seesaw back and forth on Groudon a little bit. Like, sort of... but I like Kyogre because I love the color purple as a whole. I don't care for the Primals or Megas Shinies for the Weather Trio. Because this goes into, like, my reasonings with Megas and Mega Shinies as a whole, is Mega Shinies were designed by hand. Which, that for me inherently sucks kind of, like, the joy out of them. Which is... It was an accident. It was pure happenstance. Just go for Brine on this thing. Well, the Shiny Primals goes into them being designed by hands, which kind of sucks a lot of the joy out of them for me, where even though I'm not the biggest fan of Shiny Rayquaza, I respect that it does objectively look very nice, and that it was a complete freak accident that it exists that way. It's a bit too edgy for my liking, you know, just like the black shinies are not generally my cup of tea. Like, I think it works well on Haxorus. But as a general rule of thumb, black shinies are like a default favorite for me. Hello there, Tripod Squad. Welcome, welcome. Again, objectively good, but not my cup of tea. And again, that goes into, like, the being custom designed as well. We just started our shiny hunt. We actually got knocked out of the first pathing. No shinies yet, but we're getting close to odds for the thing. Switch out Toxtricity. Thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. Many thanks. Switch out Toxtricity for... Why am I getting hiccups? Switch out Toxtricity for Machoke, but do not use Dynamic Punch. Save Dynamic Punch. Save every usage of Dynamo Punch. I also need a shiny view. Hello, Dragonair YT. Welcome, welcome. I have to sleep. Thank you very much, Tripod. Have a good sleep. Yeah, Dreepy and the Dragapult family can be a little bit difficult to spot in the overworld. I mean, I can spot shiny Zapdos from a distance, so I have those eyes. But I know for most people it is a bit of a difficult thing to spot. But again, I can spot a shiny Zapdos at a distance, and I did it twice before the shiny Sparkles went on screen. I saved up punches. Indeed. Save the Mudama. But then again, you don't understand that because you don't watch JoJo. Pink Whale is a sin. Booker Dinosaur 2. General players I do love as for the regular. Well, here's the funny thing about the gemstones, Ruby. There are blue rubies. There are, like, red sapphires. Because rubies and sapphires are actually the same gemstone. They are the mineral, I should say. They are the same mineral. They are both corundum. The only difference between a ruby and a sapphire is a few fractions of a percent by mass of impurities. If I remember correctly, it is like rubies have a little bit more iron, sapphires a little bit more titanium. I think that's generally what it is. And I know this because my senior thesis in college was almost written on rubies. Also, for those who don't know, I am a geology major. I study rocks. I always look for every opportunity to break that out, because it's something I just always find funny. Now, emeralds are different. Emeralds are beryl, which is an entirely different mineral. Also, diamonds are not minerals. Diamonds are allotropes. They are pure carbon. They are not minerals. That bothers me. Stop playing Pokemon and go to the gym. Or so. Picked up my Switch as well. Very based, Corrupted said. Very, very based. Spell of Violet are great games. Did you at the very least play the best game of all time in Pokemon, Black and White? I was about to say it's odd to know off the bat. I already know this because of Steven Universe. Yeah, I enjoyed Steven Universe largely because of that, because I know the minerals, which is why Opal bothers me. Opal is not a mineral. Opal is not a gemstone. Opal is a byproduct of clams and things like that. It is not a mineral. Also, minerals are not rocks. Rocks are made up of minerals. So, rocks are not minerals. Thank you very much, whoever did subscribe. It kind of bothered me because it's like, that's not how the thing works. It's not how they work. Nobody switches out for the perfection. I think that under normal circumstances, all gems have something. Not exactly. I mean, all gems are crystalline structures, which is, you know, a not uniquely gem thing. Crystalline structure just means it is a repeating regular structure. Metal, like pure metal, is also crystalline. You know, it's not unique to gems. I straight up bought my Nintendo. Someone said to go play Fortnite, even though it's an Xbox account with Fortnite account. Yeah, it's gonna be done. Yeah, I know a couple of like rock and gemstone related things because I studied them in college. We're gonna go for the fighting type. We'll go for that Machan. And I'm gonna take that Machan. Also, bismuth is a metal. Exactly. Thank you, Ruby. Thank you. Yeah, that is one. Also, diamonds. Diamonds are not gems. They're not rocks. They're just pure carbon. It bothers me. That's like saying charcoal and graphite are gems. That's not how it works. That is not freaking how it works. Though I did appreciate all the puns Bismuth made. I did appreciate them. It still bothered me. I put XU on the team because of Mold Breaker. Mold Breaker is a great ability. I love it. Only shooting stars break the mold. Also, actually, speaking of Smash Mouth, that reminded me of something because I watched Mori Calliope sing that in one of her karaoke streams. This is one of the things that I freaking love. We are not going to be Dynamaxing the thing yet, so we'll let Dynamax roll around. I was watching some of the unarchived karaoke streams from the Hololive girls, because for those who don't know, when Hololive they have karaoke streams, they're not allowed to save them to their channel. They have to take them down immediately after the stream ends. But like other people upload them immediately after anyway, so it's like it doesn't really matter. And Mori loves Metal Gear. She's a very, very big fan of Metal Gear. And in the course of watching that, I saw, wait, she did karaoke versions of a bunch of the songs from Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. I need to see this now. It's so funny, like she messes up in a couple of parts of them, and she gets like frustrated at herself for messing them up. Can you hear me? It does something was a hack to kill, nice. Violet, at least on that. Yeah, I mean, Violet is fairly good on it. Man, I saw them. I was like, I have to watch this. This is great. But like, it's so funny seeing as like she got mad when she would mess up the songs. Yeah, it was great. She is a massive dork, and we love her for that. And I will be taking this. I've also never played a Metal Gear game, and I want to. I have heard nothing but good things about the Metal Gear games. And also just, like, the sheer absurdity ridiculousness that is Metal Gear Rising Revengeance is absolutely glorious. And the music in that game just goes freaking hard. Finally got a Galarian Corsola. I can call it the pain in the butt. Hololive is a VTuber agency. Hololive is a VTuber agency. It is a 6. Flowery Fae. It is a 6. It no matter what font I use, it always makes the 6s look like the 8s, and it bothers me. I can't find a font that works. And thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. Yeah, full lives in the end. We ball. I'm gonna play Metal Gear Rising. Galar Corsola. I mean, Galarian Corsola is a pain in several places. Those of you who remember Eviolite Galarian Corsola with Strength Sap and a Nightshade Will-O-Wisp back in the days of Gen 8 will understand. If I get know online anytime soon, will you let me get Mega? Yes, now you go for Megaton Punch. I mean, we are going to be doing Zekrom in the future, someone. We will be doing Zekrom in the future. So, yeah. We will be doing those. So we'll go with it. Thankfully. Yeah, thankfully, Kyurem has a significantly lower offensive stat line than the vast majority of other legendaries. It has, I believe, 130 in both offenses, whereas most of them have 150. This also is what makes, to a degree, Yveltal and Xerneas, if you can get neutralizing gas in effect, to be so good, as well as what makes Solgaleo and Lunala a little bit more manageable, because they have significantly lower offensive stat lines than, again, most of the other legendaries. And that is why we don't use Flygon for Dragon-type Dynamax adventures. Because dragons are on principle weak to the things you are trying to fight against, especially Kyurem. There's only like one Dragon-type Dynamax adventure I do say it is good to bring a Flygon and any other Dragon-type into. Well, I mean, mostly Flygon, not the other Dragon-types against it. And that is Latias, because Latias has very low offensive stats. Because she's not, she's 110 base special attack and has Dragon Breath, which really doesn't do a lot of damage to even do Flygon. The exception of this all being Duraludon is actually quite good for Dragon-type Dynamax adventures, because it's not weak to Drag. And Dura is kind of a Giga Chad in that, right? And Dura is kind of a Giga Chad in that respect. But 1 HP! Hey, Monchance Giant Special Defense deck coming in handy. We ball. Flygon for Dragon or Ice DA. Especially Ice DA. Yeah, like, Flygon, even for, like, Steel Dynamax adventures, I don't recommend Flygon all that much. Because its only move for that is Mud Slap, which Mud Slap, base 20 power special attack, coming off of an 80 base special attack. Unless you're hitting something, like, unless you're really, really, really desperate for, like, a Heatran answer, okay, Flygon can be serviceable because it resists fire. It's also not, it's not, I mean, also if you Dynamax it, it's not as bad, but unless you're going against, like, Heatran or Stock, probably wouldn't recommend Stakataka, or Stakataka, people say differently. Sometimes I say Stakataka, sometimes I say Stakataka. Things up. If you're using Kyurem, you need to be confused. Confusion. 97 DA. 99. 97. Hello there, Aradi. I don't know how to pronounce the last name, but welcome in. Can I call you AM? Welcome. Yeah, Flygon for a Dragon or Ice DA. Again, if it's Latias, Flygon is better. I mean, actually, I would say Flygon is probably one of the better Dragon types to bring into a Latias DA. Because specifically, Latias has Reflect type. If it Reflect types into the Flygon, it's still weak to Dragon, which means you can still hit Dragon Claw on it, which is actually very useful. No Machoke. I still need 2 more of you shinies. No Quillfish. I don't need any of you anymore. No Machan. Already have a whole bunch of you.
Sadly, we did not acquire the shiny Kyurem yet.
But we just do another DA. Sounds good, Neo. Sounds good. If anybody wants to pop in for some Dynamax adventures, feel free to pop in. We are always happy to have you guys join in.
Which one, Chesty? This one? The deep villain Max's voice. I've been told many of you quite enjoy this one. Lobby is open.
What the? Was that a raid? No, that was not. Or are those bots? Wait, what bots? Where? What bots? Where, Roast? Also, if you guys haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. After all, you guys are the absolute Giga Chads that make all of this stuff possible. We truly could not do it if it weren't for you. Also, for those of you questioning about the Godzilla in the background, Godzilla, greatest fictional character of all time. This is not a gaming channel. This is actually a Godzilla propaganda channel in disguise as a gaming channel. Those of you who want to see the actual Godzilla channel, Max Allo is our secondary channel. Trying to work on growing it, but thank you very much, everybody. So, who said he is fictional? Also,
Extremely based response, Jack. Extremely based.
Godzilla must be kept secret, because otherwise people will try to use Godzilla against us.
You see, in reality, the Godzilla movies are merely documentaries. That's why they're only contained in Japan, so the rest of the world doesn't know.
Stakataka is a paradox version of what would be a Chugga. I mean, Stakataka existed before Paradox Pokemon ever were a thing. They were Ultra Beasts. I like the Ultra Beasts. They're pretty cool. But yeah, no need to wait the minute and a half to join in. The typical minute and a half, I guess I should say. What is marking all those bots? Marketplace has still gone for me then. No new extremely cursed things in Marketplace, Roost. I'm very excited. I would have loved to see more cursed Martin things. Hello there, Leonidas. Welcome. Just don't Sparta kick us too aggressively. In my opinion, Godzilla's second best. No, I have no idea what Game Ender Drones is. But also, that's the beautiful thing, about opinions.
There is no correct answer of opinions, merely what we feel. After all, it is indeed our own choice, our own perspectives, that give rise to the wonderful thing known as free will, the greatest gift of all. It would be rather boring if everything were to be the same, if there were a definitive best, definitive worst. The differences of thought is always a wonderful thing.
Evolution, no. We got Tornado Face, Jonathan. No, Marketplace is all. There is some bug on Facebook. Ew. Flashlight, how much longer do you think you stream? We go live for 3 hours. So we have been live for half an hour already, so we'll be live for 2.5 more hours. Yo, Berserker, I want that. King Alert. I'm very much a fan of Berserker Dynamax Adventures, especially when it comes to Kyurem, because of Steely Spirit. A free 50% damage multiplier modifier on all of the steel moves used is just peak. Speaking of free real estate, I see a Bronzong, but if there's no other steel types, we're going to go for that one. Yep, okay, we're going to go for the Bronzong. So, here's what's going to happen. We are going to go for the Bronzong. Link, you're going to need to take the Bronzong, Dynamax against the Kyurem, and click Steel Roller when you Dynamax, because you can't use Dynamax unless terrains are in effect, which sucks. I've actually never played Clash Royale. Hopefully you get the legendary Husk. I've got Cottony Encounter today. I wish you the best of luck, Mr. Chicken Man of Roost. Get those little cotton ball thing. Not Cotton Eye Joe, just Cotton Ball. Not really gift cards. Really useless. Jinx! You freaking... Well, I mean, Jinx actually isn't terribly bad when it comes to Kyurem, because it has actually a very, very high special. Don't go for Dig. Bronzong has Levitate, so it is better just to go for Crab Hammer. I mean, also, even if it didn't have Levitate, it would still be better to go for Crab Hammer, because Dig is a 2-turn move, Crab Hammer is same attack bonus and 1 turn. No, it's all good, Link. It's all good. Doing homeschool, and the people in my old public school can't watch Dynamax all day like I can. The correct most based response, someone. The correct most based response. Or both. Yeah, just go for Crab Hammer. Wash out! God, that does nothing. At least the Bronzong is fast asleep. Fast asleep. No damage. Go take it down. Use your favorite, whether hit them with Steel Spirit, and Technician, Steel Bullet Punch, yeah, that's great. Yeah, like, Steely Spirit. Why the frick would you use Charm on it? Why you NPC literal bots? These NPCs are literal bots. It doesn't do any damage anyway. It does no damage anyway, you literal bots. No, Helping Hand is a higher priority. Bullet Punch has a +1 priority. If I remember correctly, Helping Hand is like +5 priority. There's different priority brackets. Certain moves have like +7 priority. I think it is exclusively Fake Out that has the +7 priority. The move formerly known as Pursuit also had a similar one, but only when certain things were happening, because Pursuit was weird. Switch out the Kingler for this. Just save all of your Steel Rollers. Oh no, my Skylander's phase is returning.
Give in, Roost. Give in. Go play the Skylanders.
Also, if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. Good. Good. Of course, from the NPC bots, we're going to be taking it, because the NPCs are stupid. Okay, which one do we go for? Which one do we go for? I mean, I feel like our best option is to go for the Vespiquen. Because, like, we get items. Thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. Anyway. No, I will not go back. They will stay in the attic. Why did Withers do? Yeah, items are just better. I will take the Lorb. I will gladly take the Lorb. I played Skylanders once. With the former friends who used to gaslight me. So, yeah, there's only one thing. Well, technically two, but I'm not going to get in the second one. There are technically only 2 positive things that ever came out of my association with those people. And one of those is ChuggaConroy, who is literally the inspiration for this entire channel. Just take the things that just destroy you on the inside and turn them into something positive is the best way of doing things. The best way of doing things sometimes. I bought every single giant Skylander. I have 5 Granite Crushers. Interesting. Yeah, Skylanders is an interesting idea for a thing. Like, they're toys, but you can use the toys in the game itself. That's like a really neat concept. It's a very neat concept. Like, I kind of... Hello there, random welcome. There's a 3DS game? Like... The portal broke after a month. Like, the only thing that, like... There's so many games, or like so many franchises, where you could think of where they could do something like that. And that's the reason I'm kind of sad Amiibo exists, Because Amiibo is a less cool version of that idea. Because just think about it like this. Imagine there was a Transformers game where you could, like, take your Transformers figure and, like, put it on a thing and you could use, like, that, like, specific Transformer in the game itself. Like, that'd be awesome. That'd be absolutely freaking awesome. Thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. From a base Transformers fan. And then they fell off and had a cart game, you quit your own scale on the game, and it was awful. Yeah, create your own character games are generally very hit or miss. Because the problem is that you have to have, like, stock designs. You know, okay, you swap around the arms, the body, head, you know, shoulder stuff, legs. There's a lot less creativity in them than you could realistically do, which is unfortunate. No switch out. Yeah, turn the vehicle, that would, like, really give it a bottom or something. Yeah. I mean, or just, like, they come with, like, a little card or something, like Amiibo cards, kind of, where, like, you put that on, like, it scans it, and, like, then you can use it with it. Guitar Hero is more expensive for that. I mean, Guitar Hero is a little different. Guitar Hero is kind of a separate beast. Character customization is so good in, like, Rust or Arc Evolve. Yes. But I'm talking about something like Skylanders, like Transformers, where, like, you build your own character. It doesn't work in the same way. Let's go... I don't like any of these things. I guess the least bad is we go for the Oranguru. Question for you. Which is better? Hakamo, Workup? Dragon Dance. I mean, I always say Dragon Dance. I mean, it depends on for what purpose. Both of them are actually quite good for different things. Dragon Dance I like more because Dragon Dance gives you a speed boost and an attack boost, but Workup gives you a special attack and physical attack boost. You could also go for Clangorous Soul on your Komodo anyway, eventually, which is an Omni boost at the cost of 1/3 of your HP. Name a language, and I'll say something again. English. It doesn't work at all. Like, putting your OCs in a game. Exactly. Like that, I mean, I wasn't going to say it by name roost, but yes. Better or Dragon is better. I mean, no reason you can't have both random. There's no reason you can't have both D-Dance Extreme Speed. Because remember, even if you're doing Extreme Speed anyway, you're still getting that +1 to your attack stat. Which still means you do more damage with the Extreme Speed, which is still a good. Man, English is so hard. What am I supposed to do with that? I don't know. I'm good. Use widescreen. Good. Most of us are physical attackers anyway. Let's go. I do indeed love that damage. Ooh, good, nice crit. The only time character customization worked was like Mii Fighter and Smash Bros. But that's because people don't need to play. Exactly.
Hello there, Amazon. How do you do?
Attack order. Yeah, attack order has a high crit chance, so that actually makes sense. I am Dynamaxing here, so we can Dynamax turn 1 on the Bronzong against the... No! Freaking, I forgot to Dynamax! I forgot to click the thing! Oh, okay, maybe we knock it out this turn. Okay, no, we won't. Wait, I'm coping. I'm coping with that. Not ideal, but to see the gems. I did not. I think I did, probably, actually. Oh, yeah, no, I saw those. I saw those. I didn't watch the videos, but I saw that you sent them. I have no idea what any of that means. I see Godzilla. And I see Deutsch, which I know is German. And... that's all I know. My scope of understanding German extends exclusively from my experience playing Call of Duty Zombies. That is the furthest extent to my understanding of the German language. Putting Mineros without prior to how do you turn off Neuro's limiters? How do you disable those safeguards? They exist for a reason. I know. I just know come here in ambulance in German. Jesus, that's freaking terrifying. I can literally say anything else. I mean, that's what, I mean, Google Translate can do that as well. Google Translate. Google. Okay, this is gonna be a little awkward. Okay. I flubbed up. I mean, I think we can still do this. I think we've still got a chance. Just go for Zen Headbutt until you can Dynamax. I know what beat up German. It is so good. We keep tapping your homework and keeps everything pretty much the same. Not exactly, Ruth. English is basically 4 languages in a trench coat. English is not a singular language. It's 4 languages stuffed into a trench coat. Just Sky is just 1 language. It's why it's like the 3rd hardest language to learn. The Yeti voice wave cannon. That's fine. You know what? I'm okay with the light screen. I'm okay with that. I'm sorry, what the frick did you just scream right there, Roost? Star Den Burden Heart. That's come here in German? I take back everything I ever said about German efficiency. Why the frick does that take so long to say? What in the actual frick is that sentence? Like, that's not a word, that's a sentence. Okay, what is that? What's happened? What's with the Instructo thing there? I mean, it's okay. I mean, at least it's good. It's something. There's also another way too. Well, I mean, yeah, but Rouge was being funny. Rouge was doing it to be funny. Most likely. I don't doubt him that it's actually a real way to say it. I don't doubt it. This is why languages suck and words are hard. Also check your DMs. Oh no, what did you send me in DMs? What did you send me? There's many words, but it can mean a lot of things. It also works as funny as a really lot of... okay, that makes sense. That math checks out. That math checks out, Wrist. Good language. Just say... Oh my gosh. Of course it messes. If you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe. How the frick did... I'm sorry, what? Now you can Dynamax. Now you can Dynamax the Bronzong and go for the thing. The flub up has been unflubbed, but it is still was a flub. I don't doubt that it's not a joke. I don't doubt that. I believe you. No attack boost, sadly. I was hoping we got an attack boost. Sadly, we did not. Yeah, alright. Of non-English language discussion in the chat, let's kind of curb that now. Let's switch back over to English-only mode. Ladies and gentlemen of the Peanut Gallery, please. Many thanks. And don't forget to subscribe for more if you guys haven't done so already. All 52 of you absolute Giga Chads. Again, best way to help the channel out is leave a like on the stream and subscribe for more. After all, 2 Giga Chads subscribe. That is beautiful damage. If only I hadn't messed up, we would have been doing that 3 freaking turns ago. He's Polish because his family lives there and screams, swears at people in PE class when he's losing. Based. Absolutely based. That's. I mean, to be, isn't that what everyone did? That's what a lot of people did if they know other languages. They could do the same thing with based. Okay, now let's knock this freaking dragon out. I don't know why. Yeah, I mean, I wish I'd learned German in high school and middle school. I wish I hadn't taken French. I mean, French is useful, just like I would like to learn German a bit more. It would be fun. It would be useful. I need to send you this video. Oh no, Roos, what are you sending me? Oh, I'm scared. You greatly concern me. That was not quite the most scuffed Dynamax adventure we've ever had. We've had more scuffed Dynamax adventures. But this was up there in some of our more scuffed Dynamax adventures. I actually knew someone who I did know someone who actually learned Japanese purely through watching anime. Welcome in, Crystal. How are you doing? They taught themselves Japanese by watching anime, which is like freaking amazing. Like absolute Giga Chad right there. True Chad level of energy. I mean, that's literally the reason why they learned it that way. No Vespiquen, no Bronzong, no Oranguru, no Kyurem. If anybody wants to pop in for some Dynamax adventures, feel free to pop in. Link code is 19283746. Oof. I mean, hey. The longer it takes, the more time we get with you guys. More time it takes, the longer we get to spend with all of you guys, and I'm okay with that. Lives up. I mean, especially considering we've been burning through our Dynamax adventure targets like freaking crazy. What's your favorite shiny? Mine is Decidueye. Hello there, Boss Cartoon. Absolutely top tier name. My favorite shiny is Gigalith. A lot of people expect it to be Metagross. Decidueye's got a pretty good one. And again, don't forget to subscribe for more. Yeah, Emboar's got a great shiny. Emboar has an amazing shiny. Legal or illegal shiny. Thank you very much, Boss Cartoon.
Many thanks. We very much appreciate that.
Legal, gotta be Gigalith. Illegal, Victini. I mean, I'm pretty sure that Victini was given away as a shiny, though. I mean, then again, you probably mean, like, to legally be able to hunt in-game, so that's... Yeah, knowing you, that's actually probably what you did mean. Lamau... Not Houndoom. Yeah, Houndoom does get, like, a little bit of a blue color scheme, so I do like. Yeah, this might be a bit of a controversial take when it comes to shinies. For me, it isn't how much the shiny changes that I like. It is, does the color scheme as a shiny still work regardless of whether or not the shiny changes all that much? Like, I mean, I actually do like shiny Zapdos. So you go fit right in Ben 10 if he was Diamond Head. Well, I mean, it's Diamond and Chroma Stone also. Also, based Ben 10 Enjoyer, Flower Fae. Based Ben 10 Enjoyer. One day I'll be able to hunt them. One day. Shiny Jirachi and Celebi are some of my favorites. The regular Pokemon gotta be learning. I mean, hey, Roost. Who knows? If and when they make those black and white remakes, someone, what do we already say? Know the language things. I mean, hey, if Ilka makes the Gen 5 remakes, you know, they're gonna add a Victini shiny yet. Chroma Stone for normal visual, I know. Chroma Stone did have like the blue, didn't he? But I mean, with Alien Force Ultimate Alien Diamond Head, yes, it does match shiny Giggles color scheme a bit more. What would Ben 10 have with Pokemon team for Pokemon? Obviously, I mean, Magmortar. Because I know that there have been at least like 2 Pokemon that influenced Ben 10 alien designs. Gutrot and Ultimate Gravitak, that are both based on coughing. Seadra, which is apparently the writer's favorite Pokemon is coughing. Chansey. And if I remember correct, I mean, it could just be like observation brainwaves that aren't actually there. Of course, this is Widow. If I also remember, I don't know if it's the way it actually is, but I always thought that like Ben 10,000's Heat Blast looked like Magmortar. I don't know if that was directly based on it, but I always thought that they looked very, very similar. We're going to go to the right, not the right, the left. We're going to go Nidoqueen, then we're going to go for the Boldore, and then we're going to be going for the Heatmore. I feel like Ben helped me out some Steelers doing it. Maybe. See, English speaking, no, you need to learn. Pink magenta. Fair enough. I mean, hey, Roost. Maybe it's just going to give me an excuse to go rewatch Ben 10. You know, maybe it's just going to be an excuse to go and rewatch Ben 10, because that show was hard. Other than the freaking reboot. The reboot sucked. And Omniverse. I don't care for Omniverse. Those are Magikarp and Gyarados cameo and Dynamax. Yes! They do have a little bit of a Gyarados reference there, yes. But I was talking about the aliens that were based on Pokemon that I know of. Again, they said that he's fake coughing. I don't know why. Like the head writer or whatever it is likes coughing. It's coughing. It's lame. It's like I don't know why. Yeah, we are not going to be doing the Ben 10 team theory crafting. We are not going to be doing that. I feel like say last Tyler has all Ben 10 series on deck. Based. Tyler is based. Tyler is incredibly based. Literal jackwagon. Literal freaking jackwagon. Absolute jackwagon. Chansey, just use helping hand. Just use helping hand on the just use helping hand on the Seadra. Just use helping hand on the Seadra. No, it's all good. I have 40 minutes. I've done school for today. Nice. Very nice. He wants me to watch all of it. I gave his anime homework. He just watched Jujutsu Kaisen and Overlord, and I'll consider it. I've heard good things about both of those. Maybe I'll get watching Jujutsu Kaisen and Overlord at some point. Maybe I'll get watching that at some point. Wait, Overlord. Isn't that the series, like the demon lady named Albedo or something like that? Because I remember when I was looking up stuff for Ben 10, I looked up Albedo, which is one of the name of the characters in the series. It coming up like this demon lady. His apparently name is Albedo. I was like, what the freak is this? I'm looking for Ben 10 stuff. What the frick is Albedo? Okay, so that actually is it. Overlord is dark and I like it. I mean, I don't think the butt belongs in that sentence, Roost. Knowing you, that's all the more reason you would enjoy it. Because it's dark. But we do not swap out for the Nidoqueen. Do not swap out for it. Who knows? Overlord might be on my ticket of eventual anime to watch. Because I've mentioned this a couple times. You can... The list of anime I have seen is far shorter than the list of them I haven't seen. I've only maybe seen like 8 anime in total. Wish they do more with just kind of sit there. Yeah, I at some point I'm gonna be watching. Possibly I'll be watching it at some point. Bring me chili fries. I don't feel bad for Albedo in Ben 10. I don't feel bad for him. Switch out. Actually, no. Do not switch out Do not switch out the Seadra. I'm going to be switching out here because I don't trust NPC, and also I want to get rid of this freaking Klefki. Yeah. Which made there's like 30 of them. See, whenever someone says okay. Yeah, and then someone says made, my brain immediately jumps to Miss Kobayashi's dragon, which lightning made there's 3. There's just 10 groups of different ones. Okay, watch her say which one with black hair. There's 2 of them. watch that be what happens. Watch that be the case of things. Thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. True Giga Chat. Oh wait, there actually is 2 of them. Oh my gosh, I'm saying that as a joke. Oh my gosh, that's great. Neo being as non-specific as possible. I love this. This is fun. I love when I don't know. I love when I don't know anime things, and it's still funny to watch because I don't know, and the no context makes it even funnier. The lack of context actively makes it more enjoyable. I am going to be taking this. I'll be right back. I need to look it up now. Makes sense. Always double check. I would not mind a shiny Boldore. I still need another one, and I need a shiny Boldore, or I need a shiny Roggenrola for the family shiny decks. I've already got a shiny Gigalith, so that is good. But we do a little bit of fluff around and find out. Indeed. Indeed, a little bit of fluff around to find out. I will take this. So, Link, you are going to be taking the Heatmore. I want you to take the Heatmore. There we go. Also for that, I know they mean solution and the model Lupus Virginia. Are all these names Latin? Because like if they're all Latin based, very based. Who knows? Maybe this could be a ticket. Cause I mean, I have been considering for the second channel, like, adding anime stuff and things to it, because I am going to be making videos on Attack on Titan when I finish with that series. So, anime will be on the ticket for that. You're going with my favorite anime series in there. I mean, to be fair, based. Probably the people who made it are nerds. Nice. Scored. You know, I'm gonna be making some videos for stuff with you know, that anime on the second channel, because I mean the Godzilla stuff is good. The Godzilla stuff is good, but also it does a lot of help to have like an anime and stuff on there, which a lot of people, you know, are much more familiar with, which is a shame because it's gonna kind of like bone the algorithm for a while. You know, switching gears. I just kind of didn't know that there were 2 of them. This is getting out of hand. Now there are 2 of them. Oh, it's an absolutely amazing format. I do freaking love that format of meme. Jumping Tantrum. Is there all 2 of them? This guy's on the hand. Helping hand. Clap, 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 clap. Good. All right, so Roost. DM me a list of anime recommendations. DM me a list of anime recommendations to get watching at some point. Because now I'm curious. Because I would like to expand my knowledge of anime. Dragon Ball Z is on there. I've never watched Dragon Ball. But yes, Dragon Ball goes without saying. Dragon Ball does not need to be spoken because that's obvious. Switch out the procedure for this. We're good. Question. Does Discord have a character limit? Because I might break it. Well, Discord doesn't have a character limit, but you can send text files, which don't have a character limit on them. So there's a workaround. So you can just send a text file. But yeah, no, I said for Roost to DM me it. The reason why I asked Roost specifically is Roost knows my taste in series better than most. He's more familiar with me, so he knows me more. Next turn, Neo, use Helping Hand on me. Thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. Many, many thanks. Waterfall. Fire Lash. But yeah, next turn, just use that anime guy. Welcome and fitting. We're talking about anime. Nice visit. Thank you, that anime guy. Fitting the name of that anime guy we're talking about. I mean, I'd be open to watching that. I know like there's this anime called like Gridman or something that's made by Trigger. That's like mechas fighting or something like that. I know of that existing. But yeah, no, on the secondary channel, we are going to be bringing in anime discussion things. I mean, we already got an Attack on Titan videos in the works. We have not finished it yet, so no spoilers, please. If you want to check on those and see when those come out, subscribe to our secondary channel, Max Hello. We got Godzilla content up there right now, but it will be expanding to many other things. We'll put some Transformers stuff up there. But yeah, no, Riz, if the text limit is reached, you can just send it as a text file. Okay, So, Roost, I just messaged to a friend of mine. At some point, I'll be watching a series called Overlord. Her response was immediately, dope, italics, never skip the opening for those. They're too good. Did not expect a response that fast. Dang, that's thorough. Yeah, that is fast. Thank you very much, whoever else does subscribe. I'm okay. This is a friend of mine that told me to watch Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid in Japanese. They are also a friend of mine who knows my taste in series far more extensively than Roost actually does. When they say things, I listen. I trust them very extensively. At this point, I'm making enemies of all the anime people. Not really, not really, Neo. Not really. Not really. Yet. And it's time to bury them in a rock-a-lanch. We're burying them in a rock-a-lanch. Yeah, I'm just gonna go refill my water after this, so if you guys can pop in. Yelping, clappy, clappy, clappy hands. Happy, clappy, clap hands. Eat more chicken. That's fine. It's not even using a move. It's just helping handing priority. It doesn't matter. The actual literal bot. Yes, the fire. Wood. Get rocked. Hey, Shadow Stitch! Welcome in. Come on, the mods, go grab Shadow Stitch's link, please. How you doing? Watching Hunter x Hunter. I've watched Hunter x Hunter. Great series. Yeah, I still, like, default to calling it Hunter x Hunter, even though I know it's Hunter x Hunter. I flip-flop between the two because I know Godzilla Kong New Empire is Godzilla X Kong New Empire. And I still flip-flop between them, and it bothers me a little bit, but also not really. Welcome in, chat. How you doing? The intro specifications. Tomorrow, Pokemon Go is able to have a Dynamax. Yeah, I actually can't really play Go because I just have no freaking Pokestops around me, so it's kind of a lost cause. Thank you very, very much for popping in, Shadow Stitch. How you doing? How you doing? I wasn't going to skip the Overlord OPs, Roost. I don't skip OPs. I love just, like, the passion. I'm just gonna DM that, just a screenshot of that to my friend. I love you guys. No Shaded Boldor. No Shaded Humor. I still need one of you. It's a great shiny. No Kyurem. Kyurem is at bare minimum going to tie odds. And thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. Many thanks. Alright, I skipped the OPs. Overlord SV's the best. Way! How you doing? Go to the mouse, go grab Way Gaming's link, please. How you doing? Phil Hunger is one of the greatest tweets I've ever heard. I don't know these names. I don't know them. I don't know these names yet. Also, again, if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe to our secondary channel, Max Allo. That OP, that's it. Yeah, great. A lot of great OPs for anime. Like, anime OPs go super freaking hard. Why is it that in the West, we don't make good openings for, like, cartoons and stuff like that anymore? And, like, I honestly would not be shocked if more time is spent on the OPs than entire episodes. Because the OPs start at the beginning of the episode. They are to grab your attention. As well as they're shown so frequently. Like, you're going to get your mileage out of it. That makes the math checks out. And you'll get food, but with y'all talking about Overlord, I just want to nerd out. Based. Unfathomably based. Alright, lobby is open. If you guys want to pop in, feel free to join in. I'm going to get some more water. And while I am gone, I will leave you in the capable hands of the true brains behind the operation, the Allosaurus, until I return. And I did remember to actually start the lobby this time. Neo, y'all good? Remember, no need to wait the minute and a half to join in. We did not have a full lobby last time. I actually just rewatched Overlord recently. Good show. Weird as heck, but that's anime. I mean, yeah, it makes sense. That is based. Oh, what's lore? The lore is this is my second file. My main file is my shield file. This is my sword file. And I always do this thing when I get both games where I pick the male character in one game and I pick the female character in the other. The exception being Scarlet Violet, where I really don't care for because they look the same. I generally prefer the female character design over the male character design in the games. I prefer Celine over Ilios. I vastly prefer Gloria's design over Victor. Victor's a very punchable face. Wait until you get reincarnated as a vending machine. What the frick is that title even? Who is Christopher? Yes, 5 is supposed to be coming out this year. Something. Ooh, fun. Yeah, there's a movie soon out already. 5 just must have started. Interesting. Interesting. I love the name of anime, just series titles, because like so many ones. All these options suck. I'll go Quillfish. At least I got Steel Roller. Clink Clang, very good, very very good. Absol. So who is Christopher? Stunfisk. Gen 5 at least least to me of them. Rosa is the goat, though. As far as was going out, well, the movie's pretty sure the anime called Time to Get Yeah, there's a lot of weird named anime things. Okay, what are options? What are our options? We've got
What bug type is that?
oh, charge bug. Relicanth. Okay. We are going to stick to the left side pathing. We will stick to the left side pathing. We are going to switch out. I mean, these options are like all kind of. I mean, we have Clank Clang. That's all we really need. Clank Clang is the best. Oh, I have that. So yeah. Yeah, Clank Clang is very, very good. So, I mean, actually, Kyurem is not a bad pickup. Because Kyurem's Flower Gift. So, we will actually be swapping out. Swap the Absol out for the Kyurem. Swap Absol out for Kyurem. I'm gonna hop off and get it. Thank you very much, Shadow. Have a very nice day, and I will see you next time. Is that a crit? Wow, that wasn't a crit. Nice. He got him back. Nice, very good damage. Flower play. Yeah, we are gonna be switching out the Absol for this. So the reason why I want the Kyurem is, thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. The reason why is Flower Gift. When Sun is in effect, it increases the physical attack of all allies by 50%. It's basically like a free +1 / free choice band with like no secondary side problems. And we also get a +1 to our special defense, meaning against Kyurem, who has all special attacks, is very, very useful. Well, it's going to also use Weather Ball Fire, which, I mean, it's not great against Kyurem, but it's under 50 base power move, which is, like, honestly, could be worse. Like, it's not horrible. Clank Clang must recharge. Goodbye. But yeah, so we switch out the Absol for this. How you doing, Bert? How you doing? I also still need a shiny of this. I would ideally love a shiny Kyurem, because a shiny Kyurem is annoying to get a shiny of. There's very few games you can get it in. So getting it into this would really cut that down. Also, anything that cuts down the amount of time I need to play Legends Arceus, I say is a default good. Yeah, so who is Christopher? It just generally helps to know who the people are when we are doing stuff with things. So Christopher swap out. Yes, Kyurem Groudon is a very, very, very good combo. Neo swap out for this. Who is Christopher? But yeah, no, Kyurem and Groudon is a very, very good combo. People use that actually very heavily in VGC. Okay, someone's getting blocked. No, it's all good, Neo. It's all good. You were the backup option when someone did not take it immediately. And that is a block. And thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. Many, many thanks. What do we got? Expert belt. I'll take that. I'll take the expert belt. Alright, so Neo, you're gonna swap out for the Relicanth then. It's not your fault. You're all good. You're all good. So we're gonna do that. Dynamax. Actually. No, actually, I'm gonna Dynamax against the Relicanth. I want Dynamax. Actually, no. Dynamax actually yes. Dynamax the Stunfisk against the Relicanth because I want turn 1 Clink Clang to set up Shift Gear then Dynamax turn 2 and Max Steel Spike. That is the thing. That is the plan. Well, CD Williams, if you are in the Dynamax adventures, you should be having that as the primary focus. It is a collaborative, cooperative thing, and we do need everyone to be focused on the thing, especially with the delay latency. All of those of you who are watching, if you're watching on browser, scroll your little cursor over the screen and click that little thing that says live in gray letters. Make sure the little dot next to that is red, not gray. That will make sure you are at the tippy top of watching the thing. So I Dynamax the fish. Yes, you Dynamax the Stunfisk against the Relicanth, and then you take the Stunfisk. You take the Relicanth, not the Stunfisk. Thank you very much, whoever else just subscribed. Many, many thanks. Liquidation. Thank you very, very much. Whoever just subscribed. We're doing good. We do good. But yeah, we got plans. We've got plans. For power. Natural lightning. Thankfully, it does new whole lot because Charjabug doesn't have high attacking stats. But I do enjoy Charjabug. It amuses me very good, as I say that most Pokemon should be. Again, most Pokemon should be amusing. We need more funny Pokemon. We don't need more good Pokemon. We just need more funny ones. Because the funnier they are, the more amusing it is to play the games. Like, I would infinitely rather more Pokemon like Cramorant than rather more like super competitive heavyweights like Garchomp. Just because they're funny. Like, I want more stuff like Cramorant because they just make me laugh. Also, it helps put up a bulwark against power creep, which, I mean, power creep isn't really that bad. People over-exaggerate the problems of power creep. Which I find funny. Like, this is just a little side tangent that I just find funny. People raked Gen 5 over the coals about power creep when Gen 5 happened, but no one said a dang thing about power creep when Gen 6 happened. Which goes back into one issue that is kind of an existent problem in the Pokemon community. It's not about the power creep itself. It's about the Pokemon doing the power creeping. If the Pokemon is popular, get out of power creep jail free card. People are entirely okay with power creep by the popular Pokemon. If you're not a popular Pokemon, your power creep is the greatest of all sins and it must be punished accordingly. I'm sad that is the case. Going to go for the Relicanth. Yeah, people were upset about Pokemon with a 10-point stat advantage on things. Then they said nothing when Megas had 30 points. Not sure about it. Yes, take the fish. The fish. The rock face fish. Mr. Fossil Fishman. I still need a shiny of this thing. Okay, thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. Many thanks. I mean, I can get you an Oras, I can get you in BDSP into this game. No, not Swords Dance. Liquidation. So yeah, Dynamax the Thunfield when first possible chance. Yo, defense drop. I love that. Thank you very much, whoever else just subscribed. I don't really care about competitive either way. They can make tournaments as legal. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, for me, it's mostly the thing of if they're going to be adding in, like, super mechanics, I hope they do not have them be usable online. Like, I'm okay with them existing in the story, but when you bring them into competitive, that's when I kind of draw a bit of a line, because I'm someone who really loves my competitive. And when you're kind of, like, putting the screws to, you know, your competitive scene by playing favorites, that's where I take a bit of issue. Is again, it's, you know, you're playing favorites. You know, you're making the stuff that is good, the stuff that is popular, which, I mean, if they come out and say, like, oh yeah, no, we're gonna play favorites to make the popular Pokemon good, like, okay, that's okay, but not, you know, well, there's no such thing as good Pokemon. Everyone should use what they like. Well, the same other head for favorites. Welcome in, Japanese name I cannot read, but welcome. Pleasure to meet you. Fellow based enjoyer of Godzilla. We have a Pokemon Go is Pokemon Go. That's not run by Pokemon Company. That's run by Niantic. And, well, Niantic's made a lot of, flubs with a lot of things. Yeah, no need to Dynamax. No need to Dynamax. You do not need a Dynamax, no. You do not need a Dynamax here. For something like this, there's no need. Swap out for Rock Face Fish. Like, Megas and stuff is good for, like, spin-offs. Like, spin-off side games. Things like that. Even, like, side content in the actual game themselves. What the freak? I feel like there's a piece of floss stuck inside my mouth. That was weird. Huh. That was weird. Sanitizer. Okay, there we go. Well, that we can take it anyway. Okay. Weird. Oh, full lives, nice. Remember, Clink Clang, turn 1, shift gear. Then turn 2 Dynamax into Max Steel Spike for the win. We're gonna take down this this frozen little icy boy. This little, oh, good. I will remember Remibor. Remibor. I am not Dynamaxing. I am going to Swords Dance, though. I can get more mileage out of that than this. Just go full Unga Bunga with Head Smash. Just go Unga Bunga Head Smash. Mr. Rookie, this is Pokemon Sword version. Specifically the DLC, the Crown Tundra. Yep. Head smashing. That's what I call using your head. Just go for Night Slash, Christopher. Just click Night Slash. It does more damage. And there's the miss. Of course, it misses. Well, okay. Now it's time to shift into Maximum Joverdrive and let. No. It is Maximum Joverdrive time. Sunlight Yellow Joverdrive. I didn't do Ponyta Day at all, because can't play it. Can't play. Also, for those of you who love Godzilla-related content, stuff, and things, don't forget to check out our secondary channel. Secondary channel, Max Allo. We talk about Godzilla over there quite frequently. I think you'll enjoy it. How is this game? I would only recommend getting it if you're interested in shiny hunting. Specifically shiny hunting the legendary Pokemon. Thank you very much, whoever else just subscribed. Overall, Scarlet Violet is a much better game for the same price, as well as it's also the current game in ongoing circulation of competitive, as well as like Switch 2's coming out next year and Legend ZA. Well, then again, Legend ZA, we don't know if it's gonna be good or not. But I mean, I'd recommend Scarlet Violet over this if you can only get one of them. But I mean, I think they're both fine. I would love it if we get it on this one, Ethan Kite. I would absolutely adore that. Because I've gotten a shiny on the first encounter before. We actually just got that last week, which is freaking amazing. But I've never gotten one on exactly 100 encounters. Hey, Healy Heals. Nice. Absolutely nice. Buff counts increased. Attack boost? That's completely useless. Maximo Steel Spike. So much damage. So much damage. Attack its weak point for massive damage. This is why I love Clink Clank. That's why it's so freaking good. Sadly, we lost our +2 to speed and our +1 to attack. But it realistically isn't gonna matter. There we go. That's what I love seeing. That is what I love to see. 100 encounters even. Do we get the shiny on this one? Don't forget to subscribe for more. I mean, hey, it didn't matter in the end that it missed before. Thank you very much to very thank you subscriber. Who knows? Maybe we'll get the shiny. Also, I'm gonna need to go move the counter off of Kyurem's face. There you go. Move it. I mean, also probably should just move the counter just below Kyurem. So there we go for that reason. There we go. Much better. Much better. No shiny Kyurem. I still need one of you. No shiny Chargebug. I don't need one of you. I have a whole bunch of shiny Vikable family. No shiny Relicanth.
That is not what a shiny Kyurem looks like, unfortunately, dear viewers. Very unfortunate. This one's going over odds.
Alright, let's go. Remember, if you were in the last Dynamax adventure, please wait a minute and a half before joining in the next one. I would not say Legends Arceus is worth getting. I do not think it is worth it. A lot of the good feelings about that game was experiencing a Pokemon game for the first time when the community was not actively trying to drag it down. In fact, it's kind of the opposite. The community actively tried pushing it up far harder. Thank you very much, C2M. Thank you. It was actually trying to push it up far harder than it really should have been. And if you did anything even slightly negative about it, you basically got shouted down and laughed at by the whole community. Like, it... false positivity. Toxic positivity is kind of the thing. It's good for a single playthrough and for shiny hunting, but after that, it's not good. I just thought the best and worst name, Shiny Clink. Send it in DMs, Roost. Send it in DMs. I've gotten shiny legendary Pokemon. Do you have the shiny Charm Link? I mean, I did say that all of these three were going over odds. That we were due for an over odds hunt. All right, lobby is up. Link code 19283746. But yeah, no, it's a Pokemon game where the main goal is to fill out the Pokedex, which is, in this game, only 234 Pokemon, give or take a few, because you don't actually full if you couple them out. And it's things like, okay, catch the same Pokemon 20 times, use this move 30 times, knock this Pokemon out with this type of move. You know, and there's very minimal battles. Like, there are 8 gym badge stand-ins, 5 of which are not actual Pokemon battles. It's literally just food fight things. And it's a Pokemon game where you don't actually really battle Pokemon, which, as a big lover of battling, was a huge disappointment. There's so many cool Hisuian Pokemon they added, and, like, you barely get to battle with them. It was super depressing. Oh, very sorry about that, Penny. Very sorry about that. Send. Give it a read. Oh, no. Oh, Roost, what have you sent me? I've watched Gurren Lagann. I've seen that. I plan on watching Kaiju number 8, because that's made by Toho. Oh my gosh, that is horrible, Roost. That is horrible. Oh my god, I mean, you were not wrong. Bite. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Shakes head disapprovingly. Shakes head disapprovingly. I'm gonna get a shiny Clink, and you know what I'm gonna do is great. I have a Switch with Pokemon Game Pass. I'd recommend Scarlet Violet. My recommendation would be Scarlet Violet. I caught 7 shiny Pokemon, but they were not legendary. So today's the day the two of us will be raiding at the same time. Roost, you worry me. No need, again, if anyone wants to pop in, feel free to join in. Now, we just need to watch as the chat tries to guess the word. They will not guess what it is. I know they will not. Because their minds are not as twisted and corrupted as yours are, Roost. Do you have the DLC? Penny, do you have the DLC and Nintendo Switch Online? Welcome in, Dr. Spider 2.0. No matter what game it is, there is no correct answer because refunds exist. Don't look. Well, there's a time limit for when you can really do refunds. There's a finite limit on the time. Go for the Wigglytuff. Okay, so you have the DLC and the thing. I don't know whether or not you've done it before, Penny. I have a shiny Haxorus as of last night. Nice, Cohen, nice. Go for the Obstagoon. Did the Giratina raid you before? Nice. Yeah, there's a lot of people. I sometimes do forget names. I sometimes do forget. It is a bit of a weakness of mine. But yeah, no, you just gotta go to max layer and then you can join in. We are going to go Kingler, then we are going to go for the Durant. I am TC, open putting mobile roll no matter what. Yeah, we're gonna go for the Durant after this. What does everyone think is about Let's Go? I actually like the Let's Go games. Oh, nice, Dr. Spider. Happy early birthday. I like Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. Do I think that they're great? No. But I understand what they were trying to go for. And I can respect the intention. I can respect the intention even if I'm not the biggest fan of the result. I understand why it was made. No, because Let's Go was not made for players like us. Hello, Kanto Kage. Welcome, welcome. One of the mods, go grab Kanto's link, please. The Let's Go games were made for the people who played Pokemon Go and don't play the mainline games, to segue them into the mainline games. It was also a very blatant nostalgia for the people who got like Gen 1 when it first came out and didn't play another game since. It was very blatant, for that's what it was. Welcome in. So Moga's in ZA and Alphas are playing. I don't think Alphas are going to be in ZA. I don't think Alpha will be in the game. Let's go EV, Zangoose. Damn goose. No luck yet, Kanto. No luck yet. Rude. Very rude. But yeah, no, I don't think that Alphas are going to be in ZA. Yes, I have both Scarlet and Violet. I have every Switch Pokemon game except for Let's Go Eevee. We do not switch out. We do not switch out for the Kingler. Also, if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. Oh, I don't have Pokemon Snap. I forgot about that game. I forgot Pokemon Snap existed. You have a very dark and twisted sense of humor. Then again, I already knew that about you, Roost. You're very twisted mind. Maybe I need to make a Discord account. No need. Yeah, there is a Discord if anyone wants to pop in. I'm gonna go for the Durant. I've not played Pokemon in so long. We'd be very happy to have you pop in. But yeah, just go for Thunderbolt on this link. Just go for Thunderbolt. Because Durant has massive physical defense and much lower special defense. I don't really want to hunt Clink, but now that I am possibly do. Thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. Many thanks. I hope whenever Pokemon Legends EA comes out, they have... you mean every Pokemon in the game, Mr. Rookie? I don't think they're going to have every Pokemon in any singular Pokemon game ever. There's kind of two main reasons for it. The biggest one is simple practicality. The other reason is by not having every Pokemon in the game, it actually overall is actually much more beneficial to the Pokemon Company from a profit standpoint. They get to showcase Pokemon that generally get a lot more overshadowed, and people are probably more interested in like playing the game more long term if their favorites are better not getting outclassed. We actually saw this, great example of it actually is in Pokemon Sword and Shield when it first came out. Flygon's a Pokemon that people have loved for, well, ever since it first came out. But it's always been overshadowed and shafted by, well, basically everything because it's, literally there's like half a dozen Pokemon that just do what it does and do it better. However, when Sword and Shield came out, all of those Pokemon were not in the game. And you had a solid, like, year where Flygon was like just the absolute top of the top. And people were so happy. And that applies for a lot of other Pokemon that just for years got outclassed and overdone by so many other Pokemon that now when the Dex cuts happened, it gave them a chance to shine in ways that they never could have before. Well, here's the thing, Sam. There are 15, actually technically 17 starters we know they can't be. We've actually got a video on that coming soon, Sam. But there's a lot of Pokemon, there's a lot of stars that we know right off the bat they cannot be these when it comes to ZA. And thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. That is going to be its own separate video in the future, because there's a lot to talk about that, and there's a lot more detailed breakdowns. Pokemon fan for 6 years. What is my favorite food? Burgers. I love burgers. Burger. I love burger. You know, there's actually very few. This is kind of the issue that Pokemon Company wrote themselves into when it comes to regional variant starters. There are a very significant number of them that they can never get regional variants. I mean, even outside of the ones that already have regional variants. That is correct, Ruby. That is extremely correct. That's one of the reasons I don't actually like Lucario. It used to be like my second favorite Pokemon. But when I started to realize that was the thing, it went from this Pokemon that I actually liked to realizing the only reason I liked it is because the devs keep forcing you to like it. And then I realized this thing actually kind of sucks. You didn't miss too much, Benny. You didn't miss too much. Phasor Shell. This thing is paralyzed at least. Okay. Yeah. Why the freak are you using Endure? You literal bot. Okay, we outspeed. Good. Switch out Obstagoon for this. Switch out the Obstagoon for the Durant. I would not mind shiny this. Really? We'd be happy to have you join in, Penny. We'd be very, very happy to have you pop in for some ZAs. Oh, what do you think Pokemon live in ZA? Yes, I think that we are going to be getting some new Pokemon in ZA. Colosian variants of some Pokemon. And maybe a few Ascended evolutions. But more likely, I think it's just going to be limited to maybe Colosian variants of certain Pokemon and maybe evolutions of Colosian variants of certain Pokemon. Kind of like what Legends Abacus did. So kind of like what Lemon Abacus did. Magmar and Slowking. Let's go fight Magmar. We're gonna get throttled anyway. Might as well go down swinging. I think it'll still be called Kalos, Penny. The reason why in Lemon Arcanine they called it Hisui is actually the real-life context behind... I believe the big island is called Hokkaido. I think that's the big one if my Godzilla knowledge is up to date. Up to spec. It actually was called something very different back then, and then its name changed later on. Whereas, we know in the Pokemon universe... Kalos has been Kalos, or like the landmass known as Kalos has been Kalos for at least 3,000 years. So it won't be called something different because it's still Kalos. I refuse to call Pokemon Legends Arceus by its actual name because I am not that big of a fan of the game, and I am also not a very big fan of the way the community treated any criticism of the game by, well, going out of their way to kind of throw you under the bus and say why you are wrong, and if you don't think this game is perfect, you are not a real fan. Because the game actually does have a lot of problems. So I refuse to actually call it by its actual name. Because it does not deserve that respect. And then like 2 months later, people just forgot about the game existing. Also, because France isn't one of the old ones. Yes. Well, again, that's also, like, the real-life context behind, like, the reason why. Yeah. Super Mario Bros. I've actually never played a Super Mario Bros. Game. But yeah, no, it's, like... Legends Arceus as a game, I would say is mid. Like, it's not the worst game the franchise has ever had. You know, it's not the worst game that they've ever had. What the freak? You know, it's not the worst game they've ever made, but I think it is very, very, very far from the best. You know, I did not enjoy how grindy the game was. I did not enjoy that there was a distinct lack of like actual Pokemon battles. Which, I mean, I love Pokemon because I love battling. And not having battles kind of sucked a lot of the joy out of that game. So I mean, the other thing also is this. It reuses the entire plot of Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Time, Darkness, and Sky. And I love Mystery Dungeon, Time, Darkness, and Sky. It is probably one of my favorite games of all time because of its story. But I don't enjoy seeing a same story being used again. And when you point out that it is the same story as Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, it literally follows the same exact story beats. It's like when someone pointed out to me that Godzilla, Mothra, Mechagodzilla Tokyo SOS is literally Mothra versus Godzilla again. I can't unsee it, and I hate it. Hello there, Silence. Welcome, welcome. I can't find my Pokemon Sword. That's not good. I just got home and I'm exhausted. Where's the first thing you hear to say is mid. Yeah, I think the worst possible thing any game, movie, TV show, any piece of media can be, I think the worst possible it can be is mid. Because at the very least, if something is bad, it is memorable for being bad, which can give it an almost appeal. Guizing, I'm gonna go for the Guizing. Go for the Shiinotic. Being allergic to criticism is like, why is like the whole mod of the gaming community? Not exactly, Ruby. That's what it is these days. Go for the Golurk. That is what the gaming, I mean, not even just the gaming community. That's what the gaming community, that's what media as a whole these days are. It is allergic to criticism. But it's, Skuntank. But it's less of the gaming, well, the companies themselves do also have a lot to do with it. But it's really more of like the audience and community than like the actual people making the games themselves. Really, let's see what we go for. Let's go for the Porygon. So we're gonna go stick to the left side entirely. I think the prison is like thing. I get why. It's why the game is game. Here's they only care the graphics. Yep, exactly. Fire Frost Saber, exactly. But yeah, no, it's like that's the. Thank you very much for I subscribed both of you. Like that's the whole reason I made the secondary channel, which I'll go grab the link to that again. Is I want to bring back into like the sphere of gaming, in the sphere of like movies and TV shows and just like everything in general, that we can acknowledge when stuff, you know, is good, but it's not perfect. Like a great example of this. I love the MonsterVerse Godzilla movies. They've got their problems. Like, I really like them, but they've got their problems. -1. I like -1, but I think it's got its problems. You know, it's like, it's things are not good, bad, 0, 100. It's a spectrum. Something can be good, but also be flawed, and something can be very bad, but have good points to it, like have good elements of it. I'm glad it's about that. Just let that because we're good. Just not do the bad yes. Delete cards. I love the card arts of Pokemon cards. That's somewhere I would love to go collect more of them again. Weather Ball. Oh, I should have Dynamax actually. Stupid. Nice. Very nice. Both lag took 2 seconds to go lurk and have me left side. Yeah, it's like, I mean, for me, in a game, like, story is very important. I don't care about graphics in games. In most cases, like, there are times where, like, I do like graphics in games. Like, you know, obviously good graphics do look quite good. But at the same time, it's like, if a game is going to be, like, all graphics or all, like, gameplay, story, and content, I would rather the gameplay and story and content more than just good graphics. That's why I love Black and White in Pokemon. I think it's just a great game because I like a story. It's also why I don't really get bent out of shape about, like, the little graphical hiccup that Scarlet Violet has. Because if, you know, a mountain blipping out of existence for a 30th of a, actually not even a 30th, maybe like a 60th of a second is gonna break an entire game for you, then you don't care about the content of the game itself. You can Dynamax the Golurk. Yes, Dynamax the Golurk. Oh, Kamen Rider, geez, struggle as well. Yeah, I gotta watch Kamen Rider at some point. I've heard very good things about it, and thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. But yeah, that's the main reason why on the second channel, Max Allo, I've really been wanting to kind of bring that idea of, like, stuff can be good and stuff can be bad at the same time back, where, like, I love Transformers Prime, and I talk, like, a glowing praise about it in my Transformers video. But I will fully acknowledge, I don't like Beast Hunters. I think Beast Hunters was really dumb. I have some issues with it in a couple of places. And, like, again, nothing is, I generally, like, default to the MonsterVerse Godzilla versus -1 Godzilla, where MonsterVerse, littered with problems. I hate the constant retcons. I hate them. But, love the monster fights. They look pretty awesome. I love the characterization the monsters got in the movies. I thought it was great. Godzilla -1. Overall, fantastic movie. Great writing. Great characters. You know, great story. Great, you know, scenes of stuff. It actually was like one of the few, like, terrifying Godzilla movies I've seen in a long time, which is great. But I don't think it was perfect. There were a few points about the movie I wasn't the biggest fan of for various reasons. Namely, Godzilla's characterization was something of a weakness I feel in that movie. But overall, it's like, overall very good. You know, one of the best. Again, there is no clear line of just good to just bad. Switch out the Golurk. Switch the Golurk out for the Kangaskhan. I love to play old game. My favorite Pokemon Heart Gold and Chrono Trigger, and Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy 3, Kamen Rider, Feed, the video game. At some point, I really want to play Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross. I've heard nothing but good things about them. The way that I've heard ChuggaConroy, who is the main inspiration of this channel, actually, talk about Chrono Trigger is in almost like the same breath that he talks about Xenoblade Chronicles, which I absolutely love that game. So it's like, if it's a game that is like similar like to that, and I was Leslie was great on the game as well, by the way. Recommend watching ChuggaConroy, personal hero, love him, great guy. Like, I value his opinion very greatly. He's actually one of the he is the only big gaming content creator I actively watch, because he's a very genuine seeming person. That one of the reasons why especially I don't watch. Hello Anonymous, how you doing? Welcome back. One of the reasons why I don't watch a lot of like Pokemon, I actually don't watch any Poketubers other than my friends, is what a lot of the big channels, they tend to all say like the same kind of things. Like, you go look at all the big Pokemon channels and they talk about ZA. They're saying the stars are gonna be Snivy, Blaziken, and Cinderace, and Empoleon. They're all saying the same thing. They're saying, oh, all these Pokemon need to get new Megas, and it's all the same Pokemon. All the Pokemon need to get Colosian forms, and they're all saying the same thing. They're all saying the same exact things about basically everything. To the point where it kind of almost feels like a hive mind. Question about that, Metal Gear. No, so it's like, it's just very like Chugga, like a great example, the blasting of Unova. During the time he made his Let's Play of Black and White, it was still in the depths of the anti-Unova stance of the entire community. You know, I frequently point to Chugga's Let's Play on Black and White kind of being the turning point where the community stopped the abject disdain for Unova, and you could actually talk about Unova in a positive way without basically getting your door broken down and laughed off the internet. And I think a large part of that was because he is a huge creator who is not a Poketuber, and he was talking extremely positive about this game that like everyone does. Like, and he's also very frequently, you know, likes, I believe he's like the black sheep of the family when it comes to video games. So he likes video games that are very different than, you know, the rest of the series. I know he likes like the Majora's Mask more than he likes Ocarina, I think. And it's like, he does not flinch from when something is not a popular opinion, which is one of the reasons why I value his opinion very highly, because he speaks from the heart. He doesn't speak from what does the audience want me to say in the way that some creators kind of give off. For Skuntank, just go for Acid Spray. Just click Acid Spray. Favorite JRPG Game Boy is Golden Sun. Fire Emblem. Favorite PS1 Persona and Xenogears. I've never played Xenogears. I've heard great things about it. I also want to play Persona at some point. No, Chugga did not do a playthrough of X and Y yet. He recently finished his Black and White 2 series. Because you gotta remember, Chugga does stuff years and years and years out. As in, like, he doesn't play games, like, when they're relatively recent. He doesn't do, like, the popular thing to play when it's the popular thing to play. He does what he wants because he does what he loves. Again, another reason I really love the guy is he's a very genuine creator. You know, he's not, doing it for the popular thing. He does it because it's the passion. I love that about him. He just finishes Black and White. I don't think he's going to be getting around to X and Y for maybe another, like, 3-4 years. Maybe 3 years of that, but Dan was hoping to watch. Yeah, he's great. Again, Chugga was the inspiration behind me starting making content. You can tell very heavily back in my early videos, especially my Black and White Let's Play, that it was modeled a bit on Chugga. I mean, he goes very in-depth. He's great. Acid Spray. He's very thorough, very in-depth. Again, he's very passionate about these things. It's not, doing what it is because it's popular. Again, very based. Very based. We do not swap out for the Slowbro. Actually, no, we don't swap out for Slowbro. Actually, yes, swap out for Slowbro. Swap Kangaskhan out for Slowbro and just go for Expanding Force. I just realized, well, if we're gonna have, I want the Skuntank to use Acid Spray every turn against Kyurem, and Expanding Force targets its special defense, whereas Kangaskhan targets physical defense. So actually, that's a better way of doing things. So yeah, hip swap out for the very good. Slowbro. Yeah, possibly have to fight a Slowbro. Actually, no, I don't think I need to actually fight Slowbro in the draft league. We're gonna go for the Porygon. I've already got a shiny Porygon and a Beast Ball, but I would not mind another one. Oh god, somebody says. I mean, I flip-flop on the ways I say Kyurem. I say Kyurem, Kyurem. The main reason of that actually goes back to the gaslighting jackwagons that I used to know as former friends, is I used to say Kyurem, and they corrected me as saying it's Kyurem. Like it was literally the actually it's Kyurem. And when I realized they were gaslighting jackwagons, basically everything that they ever told me was like not good or don't like to mispronounce things. I just basically started to say it the way I used to spite those people. Because they are literal jackwagons. And just over time, like, it just became my habitual way of saying the thing. So I just mentally default to it. Oh, wait, crap, right. Acid Spray. I wanted to get rid of its +1. I'm so stupid. I'm an idiot. Okay, yogurt. Yes, that is true. But also, let me just go grab my Godzilla figure for a second. This is Kiryu. K-Y-R-Y-U. Kiryu. Japanese name meaning machine dragon. Which is also part of the reason why I call it Kyurem. Is Kiryu. Kyurem. I'm weird. I know I am.
Oh, the Japanese version of Charizard, Trouble Was It On?
Yeah, like, some of the Japanese names do go pretty hard. everybody their least favorite Pokemon of all time. I have no least favorite Pokemon. I try to be positive. I always try to focus on the positives, not really the negatives. I do. I mean, I've got many other Godzilla figures just off screen. I just keep Final Wars in the back because that's the biggest one that I have that stands out from the white wall. Because Kyurem doesn't really stand out as much because, again, it's silver and gray. My Godzilla 2014 figure is a lot smaller, so it doesn't really stand out as much. Space Godzilla, also, again, fairly small. Heisei Godzilla, fairly small, doesn't really stand out as much. The little Meyer Goji finger puppet just is way too freaking small to do anything. You know, to stand out at all. I actually like Semi-Seer. I do not have a Desultoria figure. I have Godzilla vs. Destroya on DVD, though. I actually like Semi-Seer. And the main reason I like Semi-Seer is that Semi-Seer is actually designed to fulfill the same in-game function that a certain other, certain very popular Pokemon was designed to fulfill. However, that Pokemon actually fails to fulfill its in-game role. Because the three monkeys, they're fire, water, and grass. They are designed to be a way of you being able to cover the weakness type of your starter. There is one Pokemon that was introduced that is meant to do the same thing, and that comment of one right there is a hint to it. This Pokemon is obtained far too late in the game to actually be capable of doing this, because you need to go over halfway into the game before you get access to it. So it is not able to actually fulfill this role. And that is Eevee. Eevee was designed as team slot filler. That is what Eevee was designed to do. To be a Pokemon where you can evolve it into a different form to cover these. Cast form does not work that way because it changes only with the weather, and there were no weather changing abilities outside of Tyranitar, Groudon, and Kyogre back in Generation 3. It's only rock, there's also no rock type form for it. It's only normal water and fire. It does nothing for grass and electric. But yeah, no, that is the entire point of what Eevee was designed for, is basically being team slot filler. Which is funny because these days, Eevee actually is kind of the opposite, where instead of you figure out which Eevee form you need for your team to cover weaknesses, people actually build their entire team around it. I find this is very funny because it's kind of the backward version. Funny. We talked about Mystery Dungeon earlier. I love the Mystery Dungeon games. But, you know, that's the reason why I actually don't hate Semi-Seer. I actually think it's a very respectable Pokemon in its own right, because it is designed to be a fire type you get very early on in the game, especially in an era where early game fire types were not common. Do not Dynamax the Skuntank, just go Acid Spray. No one really needs a Dynamax here. A mechanic on Pokemon games, old and I am not a fan of any super mechanic. I am very, very not a fan of any of the super mechanics. I would say, like, physical special split, probably my favorite mechanic they ever introduced. But, like, super mechanic wise, I don't like any of the super mechanics. I don't like Z moves, I don't like Dynamaxing, I don't like Terastallizing, I don't like Megas. I would rather they never, ever do another thing like that again. I hope Gen 10 goes back to Gen 5 style with it's just battle. No super mechanic shenanigans. Strange team. I mean, that's why I actually do like Semi-Seer, because, again, it fulfills that function very, very well. You know, it's not the best fire type in existence, but it is a Pokemon that was designed to be used on a story playthrough team to get you past a certain point to eventually be swapped out. Because that's the other kind of major thing about the Pokemon games we kind of somewhat tend to forget about. The way the devs intended for the games to be played is not you go in with a static team of 6. The way the devs intended it is that as you go throughout the game, you put different Pokemon on your team, and then kind of as you go, you swap out Pokemon. That's the reason why stuff like Beedrill and Butterfree evolve at like level 10, and you get stuff like Dratini, which evolves into Dragonite at level 55. You're meant to be basically rotating your roster of Pokemon around, not going in static team of 6. Which Black and White was actually the first time they kind of designed an entire region around that philosophy, and it very much shows. Whoa, when did we get that? Quick, fast, in a hurry. Quick, fast, in a hurry. Quick, fast, in a hurry. First over odds, Kyurem shiny check. Also, don't forget to subscribe for more if you guys haven't done so already. All the Giga Chads subscribe. That means you've already caught the Kyurem penny. If you've already caught and taken the legendary Pokemon or Ultra Beast, you will not be able to catch it again. No Kangaskhan. No Slowbro. No Duckbot. No Kyurem. I like to jokingly call Porygon Psyduck because it's cybernetic duck. Always love doing that. You know, Psy, C-Y-D-U-K. Duck. Are you out of Pokeballs? Have you not? Did you not do Kyurem Dynamax adventures previously and catch and take the Kyurem before? I recommend checking your PC. Maybe you switched it out of your game. That's very strange. Because it shouldn't do that unless you have not, or unless you have already caught it. It shouldn't run away again unless you're out of Pokeballs. But I think that's different. Weird. That's very, very strange. And concerning. Very concerning. Maybe let's go fight. That's weird. That's very weird. I have not heard of something like that. Lobby's back up. Maybe check your Pokedex. See if you already caught one. Like if it's registered in your Pokedex. That's really weird. They nerfed its own. Wait, what do you mean, Fire Zero Saber? They've nerfed what move? The Crown Tundra. It should be in the Crown Tundra Dex. I think. Maybe. Are the legendaries not in the Crown Tundra Dex? I thought they were in the Crown Tundra Dex. They nerfed its own move. They nerfed what move? Fire Zero Saber. That's interesting. I have the friends, but I have an orange Cramorant. I mean, the orange Cramorant Manasmo. Orange Cramorant is indeed the hero. That's very strange. I don't. Could you have accidentally hit the B button? Because the shoulder buttons operate as the B button. The trigger buttons operate as the A button. Interesting. Only the Reggies and the Swords of Justice are in there. Huh. That's concerning. That's very concerning. No, I didn't press B. It says I've already caught it. That's strange. I mean, the only thing I can think of is maybe you caught it before and, like, traded it to someone? But I don't think you would have done that. That doesn't make sense. That's very weird. That's... like, weird is literally the only thing that I can say, because that does not make sense. That's very strange. I have never seen that ever happen to someone else. I mean, I don't think someone would release it. That's just very weird. I'm going to take the Oranguru, Gastrodon. Caparajah, actually very good pickup on the Caparajah. I mean, as always, just have a friend. Yeah, that's weird. That's very strange with that happening. Okay, I see an Alchemy. I like that. Okay, we're going to go Alchemy. We're going to go Crustle. And then we're going to go Clink. So, Alchemy, Crust, Clink, Clank. There we go. That should be fine. Yeah, that's very weird. That's strange. Yeah, hopefully you are able to get yourself another Kyurem. I hope that's it. It's choosing the story is very based. Very based. You know, Fire, what move do you mean got nerfed? You said Pokemon nerfed a move. What move got nerfed? Yes, Dynamax the elephant. If Dynamax the elephant, when it comes around to you and go for your physical move, the Steel Roller, because you can't use Steel Roller right now. That is good. But yeah, if you caught on a different file, it shouldn't prevent you from catching it on this one. You know, it shouldn't do that. Fucking on. Very good damage. Very good damage. Instruct the Caparajah. We're not even going to need to Dynamax the elephant. We're not even going to need to Dynamax it. Decorate. Love that. That's a good move. Alright. So... switch out Gastrodon for Alchemy. Switch out the Gastrodon for the Alchemy. Body Slam. Wait, how do you even get Kyurem Max later? I just did random Dynamax Adventures to find it. And that eventually just happened on a Kyurem DA. So switch out Gastrodon for this. Just use Decorate on the Caparajah, and again, just keep going for Flash Cannon spam. Do not Dynamax the Caparajah, because Flash Cannon just does more damage. I will be switching out then for... I underspeed this thing, right? I do underspeed this thing, good. Actually, wait. I'm not going to switch out then for the thing. I'm not even going to switch out for it then. No. Copperage has very low physical defense. It does not resist. It does not 4 times resist grass, water, and electric. It also does not resist ice. It is neutrally damaged by ice. Helping Hand boost Z move and max move. Yes, it does boost Z move and max moves. Yeah, no, Kyurem is neutral to ice and only singularly damaged by it's neutral to ice and resists those types. Hello, Shiny Gibble. How you doing? Because now I can basically force Copperage to go to +4. Which also means, depending on the speed of the Crustle, I can force the Crustle to go to +4 as well. You just go for Decorate on the Copperage. So what we're gonna do... You know, grass does half damage, not a quarter. Yeah, it does half damage, not a quarter. So we are gonna switch out Copperage for the Crustle. Thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. And then when we get to the Kyurem, just go Rock Tomb. Just spam Rock Tomb and Dynamax into Rock Tomb on Kyurem. It's gonna be just absolutely insane. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with this. Yes, the only thing ice resists is ice itself. That critted absolutely nothing. So much damage. It's so fun. I mean, that's also what +4 does. That's what triple damage. That's what triple damage does to a thing. Well, technically, it is 3.9 times damage, if I recall correctly, because Sheer Force gives additional 30% power. So that's factors in, so it's really like almost 4 times normal damage than what that Flash Cannon would normally do on a Pokemon that has low special defense anyway. Yep. Switch out Copperage for this. We will be able to get Cross with a +4 turn 1. You know, let's go for the... Actually, you know, let's go for the Clink Clang. Let's go fight the Clink Clang. We do not swap out. Don't go for Decorate this time. Just go for Mystical Fire. Because it's going to be using Body Press, which doesn't rely on physical attack. Hello there. Welcome in, Mo Money. Welcome, welcome. We'd be very happy to have you pop into the next raid, Mo Money. We love having viewers pop in. Don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. I'm sorry, what is in my recommendation? Send a screenshot. Send a screenshot of it. Instruct on the out from me.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, no, I mean that's Gura, that makes sense. We love having you guys pop in for D8. That's the reason we do them. Like, it is about 4 to 5 times faster to shiny hunt back in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon with soft resets than it is to do Dynamax Adventures. However, I prefer Dynamax Adventures because it's more fun. We get to play with you guys. Interesting. I mean, I like it because I enjoy battling. Which is, again, a part of the reason I don't like ZA. is I love battling, and in these I get to battle. If... No, we're gonna be able to knock this thing out this turn. We'll be able to knock it out. Hello there, kid. Welcome back. But yeah, no, there's a lot of issues with Dynamax Adventures. I like elements of it. I think there's also a lot it doesn't do great. Get a Pokemon that I don't want. Yeah. There's a lot of people, you know. There's a lot of people who say. Crobat has weak to... if the Crobat was Poison Dark, what would it be? Poison Dark only has one weakness, and that is Ground. Thank you very much, whoever just subscribed. Many, many thanks. Yeah, no, Poison Ground has one weakness. It's strictly Ground. Nobody switches out for this. Also, I had Arceus Pokeballs remaining. I believe it is done to Fiona. I think Fiona or Darkrai. I forget which one comes right after, right before Arceus. Lemon Abacus. Lemon Abacus. I can't leave. If I get a Pokemon that I don't want, I can't leave right away. Yeah, that is a thing. And the other thing is that just Dynamax Adventures take a long time. That's the reason why it's 4 to 5 times slower than other methods. Yeah, well, the NPC was actually smart and switched out there. Because it takes so long to do things. Which, I mean, the ideal way of doing Dynamax Adventures is if you're doing it solo, you turn animations off and then you can speed through it. But, you know, it takes a lot of it. It's also very RNG-based, which is a big problem. If it has Levitate, it will not have a weakness. However, there are still ways of hitting it with Ground-type moves. We Dynamax the Crustle. Alchemy, use Decorate on the Crustle. Crustle, go for Rock Tomb. Basically, same thing we did with the Caparajah. And we'll get electric moves against the ground. I'm just using electric moves against a Claydol. I'm fine with this. I'm okay with this. Decorate. +4 Crustle. I love this. Yeah, next turn, you can just start spamming Dazzling Gleam. No need to use. You know, no need to, go for another round of Decorate because it's already going to be like absolutely absurd. Flash Cannon. Yo! Special defense drop, that's pretty based. Look at that damage. Look at that beautiful damage. Yeah, just go for Dazzling Gleam next turn. I'm just gonna go for Decorate on the Alchemy. Yeah, let's go for the start on the Alchemy. It's gonna be fun. That special defense drop was pretty good. Yes, you can attack your teammates in Dynamax Adventures. That's one thing that I would do in Zygarde pathings. If we got a bad pathing, like, I'd say, okay, let's just attack each other. We got no ice types, no wide guard. There's no point us doing this pathing. We're not going to win anyway. So we just do that. We just attack each other. We knock ourselves out. Yes, 1,000 arrows. But also, Gravity makes Pokemon that are flying and Levitate able to be affected by Ground-type moves. There is Smackdown. Mold Breaker also bypasses Levitate, as does Terrible and Turbo Blaze. There are ways around ability-induced immunities. Good crit. There are ways around ability-induced immunities. Yeah, very, very easy. Very, very... Well, Fling Iron Ball doesn't ground the target. You only ground if you have the Iron Ball as your held item. When you use Fling, it gets rid of it. 102. Hello there, Chris Mundle. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's... Decorate Alchemy makes things extremely easy. Oh, no, shares on PSP. Very nice. If you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. Their guard is weak to Dragon, Fairy, and 4 times weak to Ice. Yes, save it as the Gable family. But it's very bulky, is what it is. No shiny Alchemy. No shiny Crystal. No shiny Clang. No shiny Kyurem. Alright. If you're in the last Dynamax Adventure lobby, please wait a minute and a half before joining in so we can let some new people have a chance at popping in. And to join the Dynamax Adventure lobby, just talk to this lady inside of Max Lair. You first gotta connect to the internet, then come to Max Lair inside of the Crown Tundra. You guys, thank you very much whoever just subscribed. You select anything as fine. Then, when you're on this screen, you press the plus button and type the link code 19283746, and you'll be able to join in the lobby. Just note, before popping in Dynamax Adventures, there is a few little rules. So, pick the Pokemon we say to pick when it comes to the team selection and the pathing up to go fight the Legendary or Ultra Beast. Do not Dynamax unless otherwise told to against the non-Legendaries. In most cases, Dynamaxing actually doesn't speed things up, it actually slows down the fight overall. So it's just not really necessary to do it. And last is, do not use status moves unless otherwise told to. So basically just go for damaging moves. I do not have a spare Kyurem. Apologies, Penny. My favorite pseudo-legendary is Tyranitar. Even though Metagross is my favorite Pokemon, I don't like it as a pseudo-legendary. I very, very much prefer the Tyranitar family as a pseudo-legendary. You should be able to get a Kyurem in Scarlet Violet, though. You said you had that? Right back? No, look good, Neo. All good. Alright, a minute and a half has passed. Feel free to pop back in. I'll go in Shirado. Let's go. We ball. We ball. I do like that Doug Trio. I like that. Drapion. Hello, Chaos. Might just go jump. Go for the Drapion. More money. As much as I love the Garchomp family, go for the Indeedee. As much as I love the Garchomp family, as a pseudo-legendary, I don't like it. Because it is actually the strongest pseudo-legendary family. They have a very, very solid stat distribution. They have very good moves at a very early point. And, kind of like this, like the big one. The thing I love about pseudos is that they're kind of a struggle to use. And they don't really have good moves. Berserker! I see a Berserker. We're sticking to the right. We're sticking to the left side pathing. Stick to the left side the entire way. And you get Earthquake, the TM Earthquake in the Wayward Cave. So you get a really strong, fast physical attacker that gets one of the strongest moves in the entire game, right off the bat. Even then, it still gets Dig as a level up move, which is just freaking amazing. Which I always loved about Pseudo Legends, the struggle you have to train and level them up as you're playing, and you have this unevolved, not very strong thing, and then you need to sort of nurse that thing throughout the entire game. As much as I don't like the shinies that were custom designed, I do love Fabulous Garchomp because of the purple. Now, this is the case where I am going to be using Screech, because we need that. We are going to be swapping out... actually, we'll swap out Togetic, actually, for the Berserker. Because I would ideally like that. Well, Berserker me, Yep. Well, again, remember, we have Steel-type moves. I have Iron Head. You have Steel, you have Iron Tail. And Berserker has Steely Spirit. It's just so good. Like, unless the entire other side was like, Clink Clang, Decorate Alchemy, and Arangaroo. Like, unless we basically get the same thing again, like, we are not doing that. Also, more money. I said do not Dynamax unless otherwise told to. I said do not Dynamax unless otherwise told to. Yeah, I misspoke. I meant to say Iron Tail on the Drapion. Yeah, that was a bit of a flub. But yeah, the Indeedee is basically going to be there just for spamming like a Mystical Fire, and like that's basically it to keep the special attack down. Good. But yeah, no, again, you don't need to Dynamax because as we saw here, it just did not do anything. There's the second one. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of like the custom design shinies. I mean, for me, it's okay. My money just again, said before these things. My thing is, I liked it when shinies were like accidents. They weren't custom designed. I think that kind of sucks a lot of the joy out of them, because when something is designed to look cool, it gives less impact than something that just happens to be cool just by pure accident. Chaos, I think that they want a Kyurem itself like to be traded to them because they, for some reason, don't seem to have one, and they actually can't catch one in this game because the flag for, oh, you've already caught a Kyurem seems to have been can't speak. Triggered. Can't talk. Words are hard. So they're unable to actually catch one. We are going to go for the Flygon next. Go for the Flygon. Yeah. They have Reggie. I mean, I love Regirock. I'm a very, very, very big Regirock fan. I'm a very, very big fan of Regirock. I will take a wide lens. That is my most useful thing, because I can land a Screech more reliably. Well, I mean, your individual pick for the item, that's up to you. There's no... I can't see what your item selection is. We all have a different selection of items. Regirock does have the most weaknesses, but I still love Regirock. No, do not Dynamax the Togetic for Play Rough. Actually, yes. Dynamax the Togetic for Play Rough. Actually, yes. Yes, actually do that, because I can't really do much to this thing. I mean, I can use Screech. I wouldn't do Life Orb. Life Orb is such a good item. It's one of the best items in all of Dynamax Adventures. Why would you not do Life Orb? Hello there, Lisa S. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. If you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. In simplest terms, the kernel is the lowest level of your operating system. It is responsible for managing the most basic unit of functions. Okay. Okay, what is it? I understand absolutely nothing of what Echo is saying to me about Microsoft doing stupid things, so I need explanations about stupid. Go, yes, I did it. Good. Nice. Oh, yeah, don't, more money. What did we... Just go for attacking moves. Do not go for status moves. Just go for attacking moves. every time I took it was aimed at this. Okay. I mean, that makes sense, but also the thing about it is Life Orb is good when you know what you're fighting. Life Orb is good if you know what the thing you're fighting is, and you have ways of countering it. Togetic very happy. I love Togetic. Of course. Of course it got the +1. You're still at -1 comparatively because I have the Screech that landed before. Thankfully. That actually did more than I was expecting. Because it's a Togetic with no physical attack. I mean, yes, it's -1, but even then, I'm legitimately surprised it did that much. Yes, that is what we have always said to do, Money. Just go for attacking moves. Do not go for status moves. We've said many, many times. Okay, now it's neutralized out to 0. Come on, Screech. We do? Okay, now you're -1. No, not -1, -2. So we should be able to knock this thing out this turn, I think. I hope. I don't think so, at least. Yes, we did. Okay, good. Do not swap out for this. Do not swap out for Flygon. What am I in a shiny, but that would just go in the shiny giveaway bin? It would not go in the shiny giveaway bin if we get it. I am wondering if... Do we do another one after this, DA? Maybe. Maybe. No swap. No, Game Boy is still going for shiny Shaman. Good on him. Let's go check that out. That's pretty good. Trifonic is also alive. Nice. Let's go for the Steel type. That's Berserker. Berserker, very good. Althena's is doing absolutely just popping off like crazy today. Nice. Berry heals, indeed. Massive berry heals. Check that out. That sounds fun. Yeah, Brandon R24 is gonna go live later. Yo, Roanoke Tales got a new video. Yes, I love Roanoke's videos. Love Roanoke stuff. Dynamax is gonna be a Berserker. So, yeah, we Dynamax the Indeedee against the Berserker. If we do. Oh no, poor Bibu. Oh no, Bibu has a thing of things. I'm gonna go check that out. Bibu, poor Bibu. Go check that out. Look like adding play skill to the side order. That's not good. Why Callie stopped swearing? Oh, really? Oh, so why did Callie stop swearing? Oh, I must know these facts. I must know these facts. We'll be fine. Hopefully. Hopefully. Many things. Alright. Again, if you guys haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe for more and leave a like on the stream. Who's a rateable person? Alright. Switch out the Togetic for the Berserker. Switch Togetic out for Berserker, and then we Dynamax the Berserker when we get the chance to. Hey, welcome in Obsidian 8R. Welcome in GGXFXX. Speak. GGXNFG. Whoa, I can't speak. Koropika Edits, welcome. How's everybody doing? Thank you. One of the mods, go grab Draconic's link, please. I saw you were doing some Dynamax Adventures, Draconic. How is those going? Yeah, Shiro, switch out for this. The Togetic, good. Togetic, switch out for this. Very good. Hey, Tommy, how you going? How does Tommy do? Where's the man himself? Where's Hello there, Red Yoshi. Please relax on the caps. I do love the enthusiasm, though. Really? 3 shinies? Nice. There's Draconic. How you doing, Draconic? 3 shinies. Very nice. Very nice. How you doing, Draconic? So you got the shiny Ho-Oh. Very nice. Yeah, a few days ago, we got 3 shinies as well in one of our Dynamax Adventure Shiny Hunt streams. We got shiny Tornadus. Then we got shiny Hatterene, and then when we were doing just random Dynamax Adventures, we got shiny Tapu Fini in our first encounter. Yes, spam Metal Claw. On the turn, you can Dynamax and use Max Steel Spike, and we ball. Many things. Many things. But I heard you had a good stream today, Draconic. How'd it go? How'd it go? Hope it went pretty heckin' good. Yeah, just spam Mystical Fire on the Indeedee. The Indeedee is basically moral support. The Indeedee is not really doing the most damage. It's keeping attacks down, which is good. But it's I mean, that's helping. I mean that does help. It's going well. How's luck guns? Oh, we've been doing pretty well. Hello there, Speed Gamer Logic. Hope you're doing well. We are hunting Kyurem today. You know, we've had great luck on our Dynamax Adventure Shiny hunts. Well, other than the fact that, well, then again, we have all 3 of our current hunt. Well, there are 2 current hunts, Latios and Kyurem, going over odds. Tornadus also went over odds, and then we got that, and then we got the Tapu Fini, which was the first encounter. So we're doing good. Tommy is currently soloing everyone in those games. Tommy is just too powerful. You can't stop the power of Tommy. We're doing good. We're doing good. Also, if you guys have not done so already, go check out our secondary channel. Our secondary channel, Max Allo. We cover a lot of Godzilla-related content over there. Godzilla, the greatest fictional character in history. Got a new video that actually went up today, and a couple more projects for that going out in the next coming days. Great. We do not give shoutouts when people ask for them. We only shout out our friends, people who we know are creators and have known for a long time. God, I love Berserker. It's so good. It's so good. Steely Spirit makes it too OP. Too OP. Please don't nerf. It's so good. But I get one. Makes sense. Makes sense, yeah. Oh, good. Yeah, back early on, before people discovered the Iron Hands strategy of using Iron Hands just obliterate level 6 and level 5 Terra raids in Scarlet and Violet. Hello, Aurora Plays. Welcome. The strategy was just spam 4 Berserker with Iron Head and just keep clicking Iron Head on the things and eventually they'll go down. Like the original plan was just spam 4 Berserker. Because at that point, if you have, thank you very much whoever just subscribed. Because if you have 4 Berserker, all with Steely Spirit going on, you deal, even before super effective and same type attack bonus comes into play, you're dealing like 5 times normal damage. It was absurd how much damage it dealt. We are on attempt number, well, we do shiny check, not number of total attempts at Dynamax Adventures, because we fail certain attempts because we get knocked out. But we have 103 defeats of Kyurem under our belt. So we're going to do our 103rd shiny check. No Flygon shiny. No Berserker, the true hero of the story. No Kyurem shiny. We're going to do one more Dynamax adventure. Thank you very much. All's good here, buddy. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. Gotta tell you, finally got a male All-American DS. Nice. Water's not that bad, but not good. Yes. Our last... thank you very much as well, whoever else just subscribed. Many, many thanks. GG. Let's go. We do one more DA. So for the last Dynamax adventure of the day, there is no need to wait the minute and a half. Typical of these. I'm going to tell you, finally got it. Nice. Nice. But yeah, no, today's been pretty good. Today has been pretty good. Sly and I are going to be battling for week 6 of the EBL on Thursday. That's going to be fun. That's going to be fun. Looking forward to that. And then, you know, week 6 is good. Actually, I don't even know. Wait, no, my week 6 is Sly. That's all the G. Thank you very much for the GG. Thank you. All right, let's get going. Let's go. All right, now. Yes, please, a little Sand Slash. Obstagoon. Fairly good because of the Screech. Yeah, because of the Screech access. Pissimian for the brick. Alright. I guess Diggersby is a good pickup because it's got huge power and we can just swap it out for anything along the way. Can't wait to use Sly battles. It's gonna be great. I've got plans for a matchup against Sly, but I also am like, I don't know what he's got up his sleeve. I don't know what Boomerman guy has up his sleeve for this matchup. Because I mean, I have literally been doing one play every single week for the whole season. It is neuron activation single play. Who knows? We're gonna switch out the Diggersby for the Blaziken. It's gonna be banging every game, rooting for you to win though. Thank you very much. I hope I do, because Sly beat me before. Sly was the first person to ever beat me in the EBL, so I need revenge. I need revenge for that one. But yeah, I've got plans. Yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go Blaziken, then we're gonna go for the Alola Marrow because I want the Alola Marrow shiny check. Which is good in general. Go Blaziken. Yeah, I'm in danger because I'm weak to fighting and I'm weak to fire. So you can go for a Screech if you want on the Obstagoon. Might actually be pretty good because we have, yeah, probably the best if go for that. Good, Screech does connect. You just go for Facade now going forward. Yeah, I'm not surprised by that. Somehow none of that surprises me. Somehow... Ooh, wait... Receiver? Okay. Well then. Well then. Oh my god, I love that. Oh, that's fun. That's fun. Hello, Jade. How do you do? Yes, Temper is here. That was fun. Actually, I'm gonna take this. And then, Neo, you swap out for the Alola Marowak at the end. What happened is Blaziken got one shot. Blaziken got full health to game end comboed in... It's not even 4 seconds because of Pissimian getting a receiver, help, huge power, not helping hand. I'm sitting here like, what the heck just happened? Deletion. Deletion of Hoenn Flaming Chicken is what happened.
Jade. Go eat. It is important to consume food and nutrients. Consume food now.
I haven't eaten since 7 p.m. and I'm not going to again until these. Eat Jade. Consume nutrients. Food is important. Pessimian's ability is receiver. So, the way Pessimian's ability works is, I believe it is both in single and double battles, when an ally gets knocked out, and Pessimian comes in, or if Pessimian is in play when an ally is knocked out, Pessimian will take on the ability of the Pokemon that got knocked out. The exception being a few like signature unique abilities. Yeah, how important it is. I'd rather shout it than overeat. Jade, undereating is also not good. Trust me, you're talking to someone who lost 50 pounds. I understand, Jade, but undereating is also very bad as well, and in some cases actually worse. Because remember, if you don't eat within a certain time span of actually waking up, your body goes into survival mode and it starts using less calories, which means you overall don't burn fat as much. It also slows down your cognitive processes, which is also not good, leading to not good decision making. So that's not something good, Jade. That's not something good. How do you do? Hello, Ali. How you doing? Starvation diets are really the only thing that have worked, and I have tried other stuff. It's not just dieting; it's also exercising. It's the eating and the exercise that is what makes weight loss possible. Also, not good to overeat when you're too hungry. But it takes food. Yes, it takes food. Yeah, trust me, dude. I also used to do starvation diets. They don't work well because again, it does more damage to your body than it actually helps. I've been working on. Well, building muscle helps, because if you build muscle, your body passively consumes more calories, and if your body is passively, consuming more calories, fat stores, you burn more calories every day. We're gonna go for the Alola Marowak. I'm doing good. I'm doing very well. And that's why, bodybuilders need to eat so much, because they need to maintain the caloric deficit for the muscles, whereas, building. And not even, big, giant muscles, it's, just toning helps. Just, consumes more calories day by day. I don't remember how to actually restart a save file in any of the games for the Switch, because I've never actually done it. Oh, we're going to switch out the Digger's Bee for this. Well, that's because your stomach kind of shrinks when you don't eat for long periods of time. So yeah, that's also because your stomach is not used to digesting. It's not, in high gear. I was very much. Yeah, I've also. I've lost 50 pounds, so it's a process. It's not. It is a process. No, do not Dynamax. Do not Dynamax against this Neo. That could be, Jade. That could probably have a factor. That could be a significant contributing factor. That does not sound good. Might have something to do with that. Possibly. We only do it because we care, Jade. We're only harsh on you because we care. Jumping tantrum. Do love huge powers damage. It's really good. But I can do basically just do jack squat nothing. So here's the fun thing about Marowak against Kyurem. You actually do more damage with going for Flare Blitz than you do for a super effective Iron Head. It's just the way that the damage calculations work out, so it's better just to spam Iron Head. It's better to spam Flare Blitz than it is to go for Iron Head. Doctors are very important, Jade. Doctors are very important, Jade.
We do it only because we care. We only do it because we care, Jade.
I would, you know, because I used a Pokeball here, this is gonna be the one time that I actually do get the shiny. Thank you very much. But yes, no, trust me, Jade. I do understand. You know the dumb things I hate. That's how much you don't worry about things. Yes, I will survive. There's a difference between living and surviving, Jade. Trust me. I know the difference. I know the difference. Fire moves. Just go Flare Blitz. Obstagoon, Screech turn 1. Screech turn 1. After that, go Lash Out. And then we're good to go. Alright, Colonel Sanders' favorite Pokemon. Let's rock and roll out. 5 penny for every time I have the last evolution of a humanoid eat a starter. 2 pennies, which isn't a lot, but it's really rapid twice. But yeah, the phrase is nickels, with the Doofenshmirtz. The thing is, it's really rapid twice. About does nothing. Is a Yelly Voice Wave Cannon? Is a Yelly Voice Wave Cannon? Scorching. Is a Yelly Voice Wave Cannon. Defense is increased, and now we just flatline this thing. I'm gonna go close combat next turn and flatline it. No need to Dynamax. Oh, interesting. I'm always fascinated to learn about the differences between America and Britain when it comes to like wording and stuff. I always find it fascinating. Highly fascinating how you use it. Remember, close combat is one of the strongest moves in all of Dynamax Adventures when not boosted by anything. Yep, Jade always yoinks my shiny luck. I have no shiny luck. Jade just yoinks it at all times. Well, just go Lash Out. We should be fine. We should mostly entirely be fine here. You know, Jade. You need to eat. You need to eat, Jade. Jade, we care. That's why we say it. Good crit. Very nice crit. 104 total Dynamax Adventure Shiny checks for Kyurem. Tomorrow we're going to be starting Kyogre. So that is going to not be fun, because Kyogre, I would say, is the hardest Dynamax Adventure one my cat on. I don't know how cats operate, because cats hate me. So I would not know how to assist with that. Cats as a whole have a collective disdain for me. Seemingly. Who do we go raid? That's the question. Who do you raid? Yo, Frog is doing put on trials. Zygarde's a tough expensive. I disagree on the Zygarde. The reason being is that Zygarde, you can survive its hits very well because Zygarde's its main thing is spread damage and its moves are a bit weak. 100 base attack stat and I believe like 90 base power moves when spread damage, because there's a 70% modifier thrown over spread moves. It does kind of do that. It's why if you have like Wide Guard, it kind of shuts the whole thing down, but also Ice types kind of demolish the thing. But also doesn't really have strong single target damage. Kyogre has extremely strong spread and single target damage. Meaning you can't... Shiny? Meaning, even if you have Wide Guard in play, it can still just bulldoze you with its moves. Also, the fact that even if you don't have Wide Guard, rain-boosted water moves kind of demo even grass types. Also gets Thunder, so you can't even use Water Absorb users. It's terrifying. That was the hardest because I'm struggling to get the shiny. Also accurate. More of a long grind, but Kyogre does one surf for 50 more. Yeah. Yeah, Kyogre can flatline you with a single attack at the start with Origin Pulse or Surf. Which, like, with Zygarde, you can survive Zygarde's hits. Kyogre, even if you resist water, you still take, like, half damage plus from a single move. It's freaking horrifying. That's why if you can get the Sun set up, it's a lot better. But, yeah, Kyogre's horrifying. There's, like, an unholy combination of Palkia and Groudon. And then some. Have a good night, everybody. But thank you very much for tuning in. We're gonna go raid Frog Enough. He is doing the Pit of a 100 trials, not Pit of 1,000 trials, in Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. I have never played a Paper Mario game, but I've heard good things about them. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a nice day. See you then, and we start Kyogre tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. Bye bye.